Happy New Year, everybody. Salute, salute, salute. Welcome to the Sports Jedi Network, Return of the Knicks podcast. I am your host, the Don of the Watch Along, BX Sports Jedi Kev. Like I always tell everybody, may the sports be with you. May 2024 be with you. Welcome aboard here. It's a new year, a new chapter, a new opportunity for our New York Knickerbockers who are coming in here on a 3-game skid, looking to stop that at Madison Square Garden and the world's most famous arena. But before I continue, I want to acknowledge the world's most famous chat here on the Sports Jedi Network. Salute to everyone in the chat. Happy New Year, Steve Felt Like. Big task at hand. Many, many more that continues to file in and makes this program phenomenal. Chef Dan is working. He will try to probably come around about the second half, around third quarter to fourth quarter. He should be in if everything works well with his schedule and the trains cooperate in the MTA in the New York metropolitan area. So hopefully he'll be there by before we get going. Let's go New York Knicks. Happy New Year again to everyone. Go New York, go New York, go. We all know about the big trade that happened. We mentioned it on our last watch along as well. And we had our emergency podcast. But boy, certain people, when the fire or the feelings come out, maybe again, no shade to anyone, but when you do a live stream, maybe you shouldn't be drinking the sauce while you're doing a live stream, because for Knicks Film School, and I'm going to call them out. This year, I'm going to call everybody out. I'm not going to sugarcoat anymore this year because anyway, you don't cooperate or collaborate with me anyway. And again, 2024, I'm just going to be totally different. I'm going to be probably a heel. Maybe, hey, Trying to be nice didn't get me nowhere. You guys don't collaborate with me anyway, so I don't care. I'm gonna be this way. For Jonathan Macri, boy, maybe you should put down the drink, because every time I used to listen to you guys, and all we hear him, the alcohol, bum, boom, bum, bum. To each his own. Who gives a shit? But I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe you should think about, before you say those comments that is going circulating around in Twitter about the dislike of RJ Barrett. Not for nothing, I'm going to give you my thoughts because I want to say it live. RJ Barrett, Manuel quickly got us out of being a really terrible team. Regardless if he didn't live up to the number 3 draft pick, he exactly put in professionalism, hard work. Maybe his skill set didn't take us to that next level. No problem. He got traded. It's a business. We all get enamored and love our favorites. Listen, I didn't like Obi Toppin leaving his team. I love Obi Toppin. I got a Sports Jedi network. I like everything around Star Wars. He was a perfect marketing tool for my channel. Obi-Wan, use the Force, all that stuff. But you know what? He got traded because he wasn't going to work out in New York. It's a business. I understand. I didn't like it. I got his jersey still sitting on my closet. It stings, but that's the business. We need to we root for the laundry at the end of the day. And for you to say that the Knicks fans or call RJ Barrett a politician, that was you. And then you out of all the politician speakers, you to put him to Barack Obama now. Boy, that white hood couldn't come out faster. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. But meanwhile, everyone supports and gives that super chat, throws your money at that. That's on you. That's on you guys. I'm not saying, do you. Macri was a very good insider, but boy, put the sauce down in 2024 before you talk. Simple. Because boy, it is going to come back to bite you in the rear end. That's a tough one. That was a tough one. And Antonio, Happy New Year. Happy holidays to you, Antonio, who's joining us. I haven't seen you in a while. Probably you're on vacation. I like the trade in the business aspect. I'm going to miss our guys again. Doesn't mean I disliked it, RJ Barrett or quickly. But now, you know what? Let's see before we criticize and get into our feelings. I don't like Julius Randle. I'm not a Julius Randle fan, but he's on my team. And I want him to succeed. If he gets traded, I'm not going to celebrate either. I want to see what we got back for him, because you never know what you got until you lose it. That's all I got to say with that. I'm going to move on with it. You never know. You don't know what you have until you lose it. And from experience, walking this earth for over 45 plus years, I know. So let's talk about Knicks basketball. Let's leave that. I wanted to address that. I wanted to take a minute and bring that there, because everybody likes to run and give them support, which you continue to support them. There's nothing wrong, but you got to watch out what you say, in my opinion here. Let's go. The Knicks take on the Timberwolves on a 3-game losing streak. We saw them fall in defeat last time in Indiana against the Pacers. For the Knicks, they're back home. The Knicks are a above 500 team at home. They have to protect the Garden here. We have the lineups. OG Anunoby will be playing along with Precious Achiuwa. Malachi Flynn has a ankle injury. He will not play. I don't believe he's going to play. I said it before, Bronx native, Precious Achiuwa, welcome. Being a Bronx native myself, a proud Bronx native, to see. I know he was born in Nigeria, but he grew up, he went to school, he got educated in the Bronx. He has Bronx roots. I'm excited to root for him. Doesn't mean I did dislike Quickly or RJ Barrett. I love those guys. Quickly, I hope he doesn't re-sign with Toronto and he comes right back to the Knicks in July. That once that July 3rd or that moratorium of free agent, we announced that we signed Quickly, and we have to wait until a team matches it. They're not going to match Quickly. Let's go. Bring Quickly back in the team. I'm more in favor to bring Godson back into the fold in New York. I want to see Emmanuel Quickly back with us, but hey, that's for another day. That's the business of the NBA. I like the fact that we're going to get a power forward who could play center, high energy in OG. I don't know, in Precious Achiuwa. I'm excited by that. A young development, and he's also young. OG Anunoby also young. We're not trading for has-been. I would have been more upset and a little bothered for Paul George at 30 plus years. Where we're going to get maybe 2 prime years. Maybe they might have been great prime years, but with Obi and Precious, you got years to build. I know OG is a free agent. Looks like the Knicks are going to sign him. There's reports 4 years, 150, 5 years, 150, something around that area. No one knows exactly the numbers exactly because at the end of the day, that was a speculation or a barometer of a starting point in a contract for these players. My opinion, everybody wanted the Knicks enamored, got a player they've been keeping their eye on or targeting in OG Anunoby. We're gonna get now the wing. No excuses now for Coach Thibodeau and the front office. They got a player, and I think more moves are coming. We heard for Berman went on to on CT podcast there, the buzzing, and he talked about it. And good job on there. CT was a good friend of ours. He stopped talking to me for no or whatever reason, whatever the case, for another day, for another day. Maybe he used me and Divine to get to where he was. Who knows? Again, this is 2024. I'm not going to hold any punches back this year. If I'm going to say it on the air, if I got to be a heel, so what? Because I got to grow. If controversy is going to help the team channel grow, so be it. I'm not going to hold any punches back. So I'm just letting you know where I stand as a 2024. What I'm looking at here with these guys interjected, there's also some trades assumptions. There's also some other stuff with the salary cap. And this is one of the things that, and again, I just ridiculed film school. Again, I'm going to give them credit. They, with Claudio, CMA, they do a good job explaining the salary cap. Maybe better than some of us, than some of us could. I got to give him credit with the exemptions and breaking that down with having Fred Katz on and all that good stuff. Good job on them. Good job on them to let us know they did separate trades. So there's some trade exemptions, letting us know, foreshadowing there's going to be more moves coming on for the Knicks coming on. So let's hold our reserve. Let's wait for after the trading deadline. If you guys want to hammer the Knicks, you know what? I'll be there with you to hammer them. How a bad mood. And if RJ Barrett, which he's going to do well, by the way, in Toronto, he's coming back as a national hero in that country. They're going to market around him. Asher Wendell, Happy New Year, Asher. Salute. Oh, I love that name, Asher. People that know me close, intimate, I love my little Asher. So yes. I mean, I have a little boy there who's my apple of my eye. Along with my other son, and just get right back into the basketball. Salute, Asher. Now, getting back to the basketball, I think there's going to be more moves. They're going to keep an eye out on that Donovan Mitchell, especially if Cavaliers tank or start losing some unnecessary games. It don't fit well. I know the name that everybody sees a lot, the Knicks associated to, is a Devontae Murray. Could Murray be there? We talked about this. We had those conversations back and forth. Only time will tell what the Knicks front office will do because I think they got to go for it. Again, Tom Thibodeau, third year of a 4-year deal. Usually you don't have your coach come back in a lame duck. Either you extend him or you move on and bring in someone else or promote within. And they have to show something here. If the Knicks go back to a second round and possibly on seventh game to his conference finals, or they go over the top to that conference final, then Thibodeau could be brought back depending how they exit the playoffs, depending how the exit interviews with the players are. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that in the future we don't need to worry about it today here on January 1st. There's a lot of basketball to be played. We're talking about today. Let's go today right to it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Knicks are back home trying to break a 3-game skid. And let me see. And I had the Vegas watch here. Let's see. Vegas tonight this afternoon likes the Minnesota Timberwolves on a 1.5 point favorite, 222.5 points. On total points, bet over and under. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck. Right now, the Knicks made a move that they wanted to booster their defense. They're thinking their perimeter defense, as well as what Anunoby was a two-way player, was going to add, and you have to give something to get something back. Again, not our favorable matchup. They will be in the lineup. Gideon, Happy New Year, Gideon. Many blessings to you. And Mr. Vernon Haglin, Merry Christmas to you. Salute. He says, Merry Christmas, JEDI, Knicks brethren. Let's make it work and succeed. Thibodeau or Thibodeau, Judo or Foulius, scandals, optimistic. Yes, I love that about Vernon. Very optimistic. He takes his jab like everyone else. Doesn't mean, listen, we don't have to be robotic and not like every player on the team. But 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 you root for them to succeed, and that's what Vernon does. That's what this channel at least does. Tries to root and encourage our players to do well. I love it. This is a great move. We're gonna see. Hopefully, Anunoby get on the floor here. He's gonna have a tough matchup. He's either Anthony Edwards or McDaniels. It'll be interesting to see where he falls out. But again, it goes down to the man in the middle. Gobert and Towns is going to be a tough one for Randall and Harkenstein. Hopefully, the officials allow them to play physical where they don't get in some early foul troubles, because the reserves for the Knicks haven't been up to par. Jericho Sims, hopefully he gets some playing time. It was clear last game. I don't know if it was clear because of the roster constriction or the lack of players they had in case of an emergency break glass where Jericho was active and they needed to bring him in. But maybe he won't play. Achua will get some minutes there. Taj Gibson brings a lot of professionalism, but let's face it, he is good for a good 10 to 15-minute spurts in the game, no matter how you spread it, because Father Time is catching up to Gibson. He's not going to embarrass the Knicks out on the floor. It's just time, Father Time. So let's go. As we say, salute, Happy New Year to D. Ross. Hi, D. Ross. And then Big Taz saying Dejounte Murray is next. It could be Murray. It could be Donovan Mitchell, or do they acquire Murray to move Murray for a Donovan Mitchell in the off season? You never know. That could be another move. So we're about to start. And if those that watch along for the first time with us, we have a scoreboard. We bring the scoreboard in. Let's go. Happy New Year, guys. Let's bring that scoreboard in. And we're on the way. Tip off. The Minnesota Timberwolves gets the possession here. Minnesota are in their blue. They're going from left to right. McDaniels now passes it. Edwards. Here's Karl-Anthony Towns working one-on-one on Randall. Turnaround jumper off the glass. It's good. Minnesota jumps on the board. Remember, the scoreboard is going to be a couple minutes ahead. It's because of the technology. The AI information is quicker. Now, the Knicks are in their white uniforms. DiVincenzo to Hartenstein. Back to Brunson. 10 on the shot clock. Anunoby now. Bounce pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein back to Randall. Randall for three. It's good. 3-pointer. Julius Randall. Give an assist there to Hartenstein, the anvil. The Knicks take the lead 3-2. Opening minute here. Here's Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns gathers, puts up the shot. It's good. Karl-Anthony Towns with a couple dribbles into the paint. Put up that floater. It's good. Minnesota up 4-3. Here's Brunson coming right back on McDaniels, working on McDaniels. Anunoby back to Randall. Randall now. Now Randall kicks it back out to Brunson. Brunson top of the key with a high screen. Now he gets over the high screen. Brunson still working the dribble. Shot clock at 4. Here's Anunoby back to Brunson. Shot clock at 2. Brunson has to put up the 3, and that's an air ball. Shot clock violation. It will be now Minnesota's ball as they side out of bounds. Let's go. Yes, and Minnesota now. Karl-Anthony Towns with the ball. And there's a 3 ball. And McConley misses. Comes up short. Hartenstein to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo throws it ahead of Brunson in the baseline. Floater and no good. Misses. Rebound by Towns. We're coming off a career high from DiVincenzo in last game. Here's Anthony. All to Gobert, but broken up. But Hartenstein breaks it up. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. 13 on the shot clock. They will inbound it underneath the basket. Let's go. Don't forget to hit that like button. Hit that like button. We rely on that like button to get our algorithm and get going. As Minnesota inbounds to Karl-Anthony Towns. Anthony Towns over to Daniels. Shot clock to 7. Anthony Towns in deep to Gobert. Kicks it out. Now, Daniel got it. So a 3 ball in the corner as the shot clock expired. You got to play every 24 seconds on defense there. Stick with your man. Minnesota's 3-4 to open up the game. Here's Brunson again. Brunson on the screen. Brunson, bounce pass here to Anunoby. Open up for 3. His first attempt, it's good. 3-pointer. OG Anunoby. Of course, Anunoby. Here's Towns. Towns now. Gives it. And here's Edwards for 3. Edwards pencils right back. So the Ant-Man. We got a little marvel back and forth between these two. 10-6. Down by 4. Here's Brunson now. Brunson with the basketball, snake dribbling in the paint. Brunson, but Gobert stays with him, but he's working on Gobert. He's resetting. Shot clock at 10. He's got Gobert now driving to the paint. Kicks out. Harkenstein. Harkenstein with the floater, and he misses that, and it rolls out. Anthony Towns gets the ball. Gobert with the rebound gives it to Towns. Actually, to Edwards. Edwards now. Edwards driving. Edwards with the Euro stepping scores. So here's Randall, very slow. Randall for three. Randall hits a transition three. Three-pointer with Randall. So Knicks down by three. Here's Karl Anthony Towns working one-on-one against Randall. Isolation on the right side. Now, Towns going baseline, turning around. Even Chancellor leaking to try to go with his place. He gives it to Gobert. Gobert now, Euro stepping, puts up a shot. No good. Misses. Rebound by Randall. Good job on Harkenstein just standing in the middle there. Let's go. Here's Randall now. Randall working. Randall driving. Stop. Jumper. Short jumper. No good. Back tap by Harkenstein. Kept it alive. A new 14 here. Here's Randall with the basketball. Randall to Brunson in the corner. Extra pass to DiVincenzo for three. It's good. Three-pointer. Dante DiVincenzo. Good ball movement by Brunson on that assist. We're all leaving at 12. Here's Mike Conley. Conley now driving. Conley trying to go give and go. And good block there by Harkenstein. Good defensive here. Rebound by Brunson. Pushes to DiVincenzo. Randall, we get a whistle. And Randall's feet out of bounds. It is a turnover. A little careless there. Got to know how wide is your court. You have to be in bounds. Minnesota basketball. Let's go! Big pass. Talk to them, big pass. Talk to them, big pass. Here's Edwards. Edwards now. Edwards. Step back for three. No good. Rebound by Brunson. Brunson with the rebound. Pushes it here to DiVincenzo on the right side. Here is Brunson. Here is Randall. Wording one-on-one with McDaniels. Jab stepping. Baseline. Turn around. He still keeps dribble. Getting in the paint. Turn around jumper. Pull away. And he got fouled. Free throws for Julius Randall. And we're at the 7-11 lucky mark at the first quarter. We're all even at 12. Let's go. Salute to everyone. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure that hit that like button. Let's start the 2024 year with some record numbers of likes. Let's go. Share it on your social media platforms. Share it. And welcome to everyone watching along with us on the Instagram Live app. We say hello to Christian, to Pastor Howard. Salute to everyone watching along on the Rumble app. We acknowledge everyone. No one gets ignored. We make sure to make the program. Here's Randall. It's the first free throw. He has another free throw. Knicks take a 1-point lead here. Packed house in Madison Square Garden. New York knows how to do this stuff, knows how to crowd an arena, and we love our New York Knicks. Good job on the fan base. Here's another free throw by Randall, and he hits. So he hits 2 of 2. Knicks with a 2-point lead. Here's Conley. Knicks on an 8-0 run. Edwards, back to Anthony Towns, back to Conley. Conley now, top of the key, gets a high screen. Conley now has a mismatch, try to go to Gobert, and blocked by the Anvil. Harkenstein. Good job by the Anvil. Here comes Vincenzo. Kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson for three. In and out, no good. Rebound Anunoby. OG Anunoby misses that one, and that was partially blocked. Last out of bounds, it will be Nick Paul. But what a ferocious buzz to get the Madison Square Garden crowd up on their feet as the Anvil says, not today. Good job there. No, we out of here. Good job by the Anvil. All ball. The New York version of the Tower says, no, Tower, get your baguette out of here. As we have a timeout on the floor. What a block by Anvil. The Harkenstein. Such a big part of the Knicks. Oh, we're back, Big Pass. That merits, you know what that merits, Big Pass? It merits the graphic. Let's get the graphic producer. Where's my producer? My producer's pulling this here. Let's go. We need to talk to them, Big Pass. Talk to them, Big Pass. Talk to them, Big Pass. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Good job. Good job. Wow. Ooh. Gideon comparing it to volleyball. That's the last sport I thought about, but good job there. Good analogy there, Gideon. Why not? Of course, not in my house. Not today. Yes, that pop. Woo. Yes, indeed. He says, get that garbage out of town. And he says, no baguettes. I'm on a New Year's resolution diet. So that's what that looked like there. Let's go. Salute to everyone that's going on those New Year's resolutions. Hope you it's what 3:20. So hopefully you haven't broke your New Year's resolution yet. So we have a timeout on the floor, but salute to everyone who's coming in, joining us. Let's do some record-breaking numbers of likes. Don't forget to hit that like button and share. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Yeah, I also have a partner named Jeff Dan who cooks up and does the watch along with me. So we are sometimes a 3 to 4 man booth. We salute to wife of crime, Mr. Dangerous, a great, not just a friend, he's family to me. Grew up together, childhood friend that is like family. Salute to you, Russell. I haven't seen you yet. Come on the Return of the Knicks, but you know when you're ready, anytime, you're welcome. Always welcome. You don't even have to ask. You're part of the channel. Dangerous. Salute from the Wife of Crime podcast. He's like a brother from another mother to me because we grew up in the same building. So yes, so Dangerous. Definitely thinking about you and this New Year. And Monte Murray, get ready. Talk to the guys. Talk to the guys. Talk to the guys. So we got Tom Thibodeau conversation coming back to the timeout. FC, thank you for the like. Thank you for the heart there on the Instagram live. We appreciate it. Thank you so much there. And he's talking to OG Ananobi, his press conference before the game. He prides himself in defense. I mean, Tom Thibodeau right now seems like that part with Philly rubbing his nipples when he hears he loves defense. He must be going excited. As Knicks pin down the ball, Brunson, Randall thought about the three. Now Randall driving shot. Free throw circle jumper. It's good, Julius Randall. Mr. Graham, I'm not allowed to show you the game because of YouTube and Facebook restrictions. They'll shut the channel. That's why it's a watch along. I should have put no footage, but we cannot show the footage, Graham. So, but salute to you. I would love to show you the game as we say season greetings and Happy New Year to Mr. Tim Smith. Here's Anthony Edwards. Got fouled, but he'll go to the line. Tres Agula sounds better than three-pointer. Nah, I think the three-pointer sounds better right now. We'll find something better than that one. Yeah, I can't show you the live, Graham, but no live. I can't show the live, friends. I'm sorry. As much as we love to, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube does not allow us. Sorry, we can't do that. That's why it's a watch along. You watch along with me. That's why you read the title. Watch along as the Knicks take on. That's why I would have said I would have showed live feed on the title. So definitely, as Edwards hits the first free throw, 16-13. I thought that was Aaron Rodgers, but no, that's not. It's similar with them. But Edwards hits two. Knicks with a 2-point lead. Here's Brunson now. Brunson on the left side, shaking and baking. Stop. But he maintains his dribble though. As he attacks, he's back in. Stop. Kicks it out now. DiVincenzo extra pass to Albanobi. Albanobi driving, and he kicks it back out of Randall. 7 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo catch and shoot 3, and that's off the mark. Gobert secures the rebound. Good look there by DiVincenzo. Defense serenades Madison Square Garden here. Here's Edwards. Edwards slicing. He loses the basketball. Last touch by Minnesota. It's going to be a Knicks ball. Knicks ball. Knicks up by 2. Here's DiVincenzo now. DiVincenzo gives it to Brunson. Brunson in the middle of the field here, surveying, looking around before he picks up the dribble. Now he picks up the dribble, gets the high screen. Now pass to Randall. Wide open for 3. Randall passes to 3. Driving, kicks around, stop, pivot, turn around jumper, and no good. Right for the loose ball. Gobert shielded off of the side. He gives it to Conley. Conley now will bring the basketball on the left side. Here's Anthony Towns one-on-one on the left side. And Randall got caught with a push foul. That's his first. We get some substitutions from Minnesota here at the 5:18 mark as Conley will take a seat. Deuce McBride, who just got extended 3 years, $13 million for the Deuce. Good job on Deuce McBride getting that contract extension. That means they're going to use him off the bench, maybe sliding into a little bit of the quickly role, maybe iHeart comes in. So we have the Hart Foundation on the floor. Josh Hart, Emmanuel, not Emmanuel, God bless him, I miss him. But you see, it's out of custom. It will be Deuce McBride. Here's OG Ananobi. He's going to take a seat. All right, here we go. And Carrington Towns almost turned the ball over. He wants to work one-on-one. He shoots it over Brandon. And I don't know if they're going to give him a three. It's a 2-point, foot on the line, a deep three. We're all even at 16. DiVincenzo now. Here's Randall. Now. Randall driving. Randall. Again, Randall turns. Randall puts up the shot. Misses, but he gets his own rebound and he follows it in. Good job on Randall following his shot. Nice hot shot for Randall. 18-2. Knicks up by 2. 12 points for Randall. 4 or 7 from the field. Here's Edwards. Back to town. Back to Edwards. Edward now. Not following. Edwards now backing in. Edward driving in the paint. Kicks it out. Nas Reed. Reed now baseline. Kicks it again. In the corner. Kicks that extra pass. McDaniels driving. McDaniels. Oh, good job there by DiVincenzo. Getting a piece on that. Here comes Randall. Randall now. Randall driving. Randall going strong. Randall going in off the glass. It's good. Julius Randall using his big board bully ball. 14 points for Randall. Knicks down by 4. Playing from north to south. We always mention that. Attack. There's McDaniel. Or Anthony Towns. Step. Take a 3. And in and now. No, he gets the serendipity roll around the toilet bowl and he gets it. Nice touch there. Minnesota down by 1. Hartenstein to Randall. Randall working on Towns. Randall kicks to McBride. 13 on the shot clock. McBride now. He's the point guard now. So he's going to get an opportunity so far here. Here's McBride. McBride with the double bounce pass. He tries to get inside. Hartenstein just a little bit. That's a turnover. I like the attack from Miles McBride with that bounce pass. With time and rhythm on the floor, he'll get it right to Hartenstein, thread the needle. And Big Toss is telling him, okay, Randall. Here's Edwards. Edwards now with the basketball. Edwards. Dribbling, he'll reset. 12 on the shot clock. He's trying to get a high screen. He has a screen, and he hits the 3 ball. We just had enough space there on that screen to get around and clear view to the basket. Nailed it. Minnesota up by 2. 10 points for Anthony Edwards, 3 or 4. Here's McBride. McBride kicks it to Randall. Randall thought about the 3. Now Randall driving. Randall for contact, put it up. Oh, just rims out, but he will go to the line for free throws. So Randall hanging in the air, almost had an opportunity for a 3-point play. He will go to the line for 2. There you go. He's showing us the big muscles of Julius Randall. Let's go. Now, here's Julius. And of course, according to the broadcast, he is 5th in the NBA in first quarter points. So he gets going, he gets the Knicks going early as he hits. No, he misses. I've jinxed it. He misses the first free throw as Quentin Grimes will get it with me. This is an opportunity for Quentin Grimes to sink or swim. Now he's going to have plenty of time for minutes. He's got to be more aggressive on the offensive side. We know what he does defensively, but he needs to be aggressive on the offensive line. Big Task sees a motivation on the team. Here's Randall. Randall doesn't really something right. Knicks down by 1, 21-22. I have 3 minutes here in the first quarter as Minnesota will bring the basketball as the forehead Anderson comes in. Boy, that guy got a big. Here's an Edwards. Edwards kicks it to Nas Reed. Nas Reed for 3. And he hits it. Nas Reed from downtown. One of the underrated 3-point big men out there. Minnesota has a 4-point. Here's Hart. Hart now driving. 0-step. Kick it out McBride. McBride back to Hart. Hart thought about the 3. Has a mismatch. Edwards now. And Randall. No handle Randall, but he gets his own ball. Randall holding now. Come on, get it around. McBride. 5 on the shot clock. McBride. Pull up jumper. And that's off the mark. Rebound by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Edwards. It's a dangerous part. Knicks need a defensive stop here. Edwards. Working now. Minnesota driving. Edwards now. Oh, scoop layup up and in. Gorgeous move, 27-21. We're getting to the 2:05 mark as 11-1 run. Timeout on the floor by Tom Thibodeau. 2:06 on the floor when the Knicks trail here. Here's the one thing that we're gonna miss now. When Randall sat down, we saw that Barrett will go with the second unit, and he will be the commander of the second unit now. Interesting to see now. Know with RJ Barrett, who does that? Or when Randall, we see that he tends to have these bad games that get under his skin. We're gonna need someone, maybe if that's OG Ananobi, to step up, play along, and carry that load. That's where I think we're gonna miss with RJ Barrett, where that second unit to get to be that catalyst there along with them. Because also you had quickly along with Barrett. Quickly, if Barrett is driving, and guys have to respect the wheel quickly. This is going to be interesting because right now in the NBA scouting report, you want McBride to start hitting those three if he's going to play that role in that quickly, especially after seeing him get extended. He's going to have an opportunity. That's why Quentin Grimes is going to be a big part. He's going to have to start sink or swim opportunities here, at least before February, before the trading deadline, to make a name for himself. Even if he thinks he doesn't have a future in New York, but if he starts hitting here, if they are going to make more moves, he needs to put something on film where teams are attractive to a Quentin Grimes offensively. And he's going to have this is an opportunity for him. And he's coming. I'm not expecting today him to have a huge game coming off the flu, or maybe they say it's a flu because he might have been a player that might have been hung up. Part of the deal, at the last minute, they agreed, and maybe they were going to throw him in. Whatever the case is, with the NBA politics with trade. But Quentin Grimes has to, if he didn't have the flu, he has to put up a big game. I'm not going to hold him tonight on him that he must give us a big game. But going past this game on in the future, Quentin Grimes needs to step up. He needs to average around double figures, even if it's just barely at 10 points. Even if he averages 9 point something points a game, he needs to average that consistently. Because if not, we're going to be maybe in a little bit of trouble, and maybe we'll be so far behind the eight ball that even with a trade might not help. I don't know. Yeah, there you go, Vernon. And I was asking that question. Who's going to score besides Randall tonight? The length defender and Brunson. Yeah, this is where Obanobi has to. And he's got to play quick and elusive. And also, we're going to need DiVincenzo not to repeat the same. If I can get half of DiVincenzo's career high tonight, I'll sign up for it right now. And then other people need to step up. I know Brunson's going to give us his normal average. But we need someone else other than DiVincenzo to give half what we got, and someone else to step up to bring that other half that DiVincenzo gave us. And maybe that might have been enough. We saw that against Minnesota, against the Pacers, how much we fell short of. We'll see here. As Randall would inbound the back, pressure score in the game. Here we go. Here's McBride. McBride now. Get the screen. Give it to Randall. Turn on the shot clock. Isolation now. Here's the double. And Gobert is there. Randall jab steps. McBride's going to have to put up a shot, a three. And that's no good. That's not McBride's game. That's why we're going to struggle a little bit here. Here's Edwards. Edwards stops to Reed. Edwards now. Edwards with the screen for three. And that's in front of the rim. Achua with the rebound. Gets his first rebound as a Knick, a Bronx native, of course, out of Nigeria. Here's Randall now. Randall backing in, kicks it. Oh, terrible pass by Randall. Too far. Turnover. That's why that Malachi Flint part of the deal is important. Because when McBride stumbles, Flint is a point guard in this league. Championship too. And even in a backup role limited minutes, will do well. And Brunson returns immediately. McBride immediately goes to the bench. We have a whistle. Get a heart away from the basketball. That's hearts first. Because you don't want to run Jalen Brunson down to the ground here. OG Anunoby will return back, but Randall will take the seat. Okay, so we're going to see a different dynamic here. Let's see how this works here. As Edwards would inbound here to Anderson. Anderson now working on Grimes. Anderson tried to go to Gobert, and Galliou good away by Anunoby. Good defensive stop here. Here's White. Kicks it out. Brunson for three. That's off the mark. 5 short. Rebound by, and right there, Grimes. It's not to Anunoby. Anunoby misses, and Reed picks up the rebound. Knicks had an opportunity there. Here's Anderson now working on Brunson. He tried to lose the screen. Anderson puts up, and he got fouled. He drew the foul. He'll go to the line for two. All right. So Kyle Anderson will go to the line with 42 seconds in the first quarter. Free throws here for Minnesota. First free throw battles out. In the words of Chef Dan, ball do not lie. He misses both free throws. Ball don't lie, but there's a free throw foul. Loose ball foul. Extra possession for Minnesota. And the foul goes on Precious Pachoa. No, it's a lane violation. I apologize. I thought it was a loose ball foul because he pointed down like a loose ball foul, a lane violation. So another opportunity here for Anderson to try to hit another free throw. Actually, it was Gobert. So Gobert will go to there was a loose ball foul. Rudy Gobert. Gobert hits the first free throw. So it's funny, Anderson, the better shooter, it's misses both, and the worst free throw shooter on the Minnesota Timberwolves nailed the first one. 28-21. Can't make this up. Gobert aims that one. He got both of them. So he hits both free throws. 29-21. As they'll roll the ball here. It's down by 8. Brunson will let the ball roll to half court. It picks it up. Now Brunson now with the dribble. Brunson stops. Jumper. And no good. Comes up short. So Brunson is 0 for 5. Edwards will bring the basketball. Edwards now. Working on Grimes. Gets the screen. He's driving to the paint. Goes strong. Count it and one. Anthony Edwards uses strength and the Gobert screen. Attacking the basket. Has a chance for 3-point play. As the Timberwolves increase their lead at 10 and looking to add 2 more. And that's a Chores foul there. Second foul on Precious Achua. Edwards trying to complete the 3-point play, and he does. So it's 11-point deficit for the Knicks here. Under 24 seconds, Minnesota closing the quarter out on a 16-1 run. Here's Brunson now. 2.5-point difference between game clock and shot clock. Brunson holding the basketball. Now he bounced past the Hart. Hart now. Hart moves Anunoby. Anunoby now. Anunoby try to go inside the Hart. At the buzzer, it's good. As the shot clock expires, 1.5. And Edwards puts it now at the buzzer. No good. At the end of the first quarter, the Knicks give up 32 points, but they score 23, and they trail here 32-23 at the end of first quarter. Down by 9. The Knicks started off pretty hot. This is the thing that, and again, this is the reason why I'm glad they extended McBride, but this is the reason why he doesn't get the minutes. You saw when McBride on the floor was a negative, and it's not against him because the lack of playing time. I think with more playing time, McBride will get better. Especially, I like the play that he tried to get that ball on a bounce pass to Hartenstein. A little bit too much away from Hartenstein, or Hartenstein kind of pulled up a little lame. But if he's going to be a facilitator on the team, back point guard, those are the type of plays, right? But when you give him the basketball, when Randall holding it with the shot clock running down, he is forced to take those kind of shots. So I'm not burying McBride here, but he doesn't have the ability to hit that shot clock expire like Emmanuel quickly. Doesn't mean in the future he will be. He's going to get the opportunity here before the trade deadline or before Malachi Flynn gets healthy to put a case for him to be playing and trying to make that. So hopefully, he's a gym rat. He knows he works hard. And it's something different between working in a gym when really no NBA time with fans and the pressure of the other opponent to stop you to when you're doing it in the gym. Hopefully McBride, it becomes second nature when he starts hitting those shots. I think he's going to have to be key to hit those shots as the shot clock expired, especially if he's going to play on the court with a Julius Randle who tends to hold the ball too much for our liking. Again, it's not a knock, it's a realism. Being real, Let's face it, Timberwolves have ball really bit too much. And now when he doesn't have players around him that he's comfortable, or he has to learn his trust like an Ananobi, Precious Achua, and guys that you normally don't play on the rotation minutes with, Randall has to continue to buy into the program that he's been playing in his first quarter of the season. And that only time will tell. Hopefully he doesn't revert to the ankle habits of years past. Continue to go what you build this year, Julius. And it's not a knock again. It's just the realism of what we see on the court. This is what we see. As we're ready to start the second quarter, that's a late game for the Garden at 8:30 on Wednesday. But I thought it was in Chicago. But these are home games. I could have sworn these were road games. I got to change the thumbnail. Here's Here's Brunson, kicks it out, and last touch by the Minnesota Timberwolves. 10 on the shot clock. He was trying to find Harden in that corner. And guys, trust Sims a bit. NBA is proven for a next generation star. Edward expected to be one of those guys. Let's see if the referee preference. I don't think he's ready yet, Vernon. I think he would have been in this game if he was ready. He is right. He knows the system. Grimes now. Hit Brunson looking. Kicks out and in. Achua again. He misses again. Achua kept it alive. He still kept it alive, but can't come up with it calmly. So Bears just being just a present now. Here's Anderson. Anderson getting some screen. Floater. He got it. Good job on that the Bears screening the players. The referee's got to make sure he's not moving on this screen. 34-23. The game is getting a little bit crazy here. That Knicks need to answer. Now here's Brunson. Brunson kicks it out. All right, for three. And that's good. 3-pointer, Josh. All right. They needed that. Stop the run. It's a 26-34. Knicks are 5 of 11 from three-point land. Reed now. Kicks it out back to Gobert. Back to Nas Reed as he hands it off to Anderson. On the clock. Conley now. Back in the game. Conley driving. Baseline. He still keeps the dribble. Kicks it out to McDaniels. Driving baseline. And last touch by the Knicks. 1.2 seconds on Anobi deflected it out. 1.2 on the shot clock for Minnesota, who will inbound it underneath the basket. Knicks trail 34-32. Let's go. Anderson will be the inbounder. Anunoby holding, kicks it out to Reed. After shoot three, and that's an air ball. Shot clock violation. Knicks will have it here. That is the third turnover for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Knicks need to capitalize on those turnovers as they inbound here to Brunson now. So Knicks with 4 turnovers, Minnesota with a third. Here's Brunson. Brunson holding, getting a screen, double team to Grimes. Grimes, turnaround jumper for 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Quentin Grimes. So Optimus Grimes hopefully rising here. 29-34. Gobert, Conley, wide open 3. We get a whistle. And finally, I mentioned it on a couple possessions. The referee's got to watch Gobert with those moving screens. He's moving a lot, and the shooters are getting a lot of open looks. And right there, he got called for a moving screen. Good to have it. Here's Brunson. Brunson adjusting. Brunson, count it, and one. Chance for a 3-point play. Jalen Brunson has a chance for a 3-point play, and he gets his first bucket. And maybe this is where the avalanche of Brunson scoring comes in. Beautiful move by Brunson. Let's tell him why you're him. Talk to him. Talk to him. Let's go, him. Brunson trying to complete the 3-point play here. We're almost close to 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter. It's 10:04. And he hits it, completes the 3-point play. The Knicks, just like that, down by 2. As the defense chants, Serenade Madison Square Garden, Knicks on a 9-0 run. Let's go. Here's Conley. Conley now, trying to get the high screen for Reed. He gets it to Reed. Reed driving. Reed puts it up. Wild one misses it. And here comes Grimes. Here's Hart. Hart kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson over the corner to Grimes. Grimes now. Grimes attacking. Grimes gives to Achua. Achua gets it back. Hart. Hart's going to take the 3. And no good. Knicks were trying to go for the lead there. Reed comes up with it. Here's Conley. Here's Conley now. Conley, good job by Grimes fronting. And good block by deflected by Brunson, and two Knicks come up with it. Hart comes up with it. Knicks will have it. Good job by the Knicks. Hart, extra pass to Grimes. Wide open for three. It's good. 3-pointer. Jalen Brunson gets good defense in the passing lane, brings them to good offense. The Knicks up by one. As we say, Happy New Year to Random Phantom who's joining us in the chat. Happy New Year, buddy. What's up? Here's Conley now. Conley driving. Conley got hit with the foul, and he answered that. Count it and went off the glass. Conley now has a chance for a 3-point play as Minnesota goes back up by one, looking for more. Go talk to Brunson. Talk to them, Brunson. Talk to them, Brunson. Where is Jack City? Tres Aguas. Let's go. Here's Conley. Conley hits the free throw. Minnesota back up by two. Under 9 minutes here before halftime. As here's Brunson with the basketball. He's trying to get the screen. Now Brunson snake dribbles. Grimes, extra pass. Anunoby has it. Dangerous play there. Here's Anunoby. Good job, Anunoby. Just Anunoby now shaking and baking. Anunoby, and we get a whistle and a defensive 3-second as Gobert got caught there camping underneath, and it's a one-shot technical. Ball movement. Vernon wants ball movement. I want ball movement. Everybody wants ball movement. Let's go. Brunson will take the free throw here. So Jalen Brunson to the line. So the free throw. Jalen hits it. So he makes the illegal defense pay. He's down by one with the possession to take the lead here with this bucket. As Karl Anthony Town returns. Now it's Green with Minnesota. House at Madison Square Garden. Thank you for joining me here on New Year's Day as the inbound here to Hart. Hart now kicks it here to Brunson. Brunson top of the key, gets the screen by Akua. He starts the string dribble, gets in the paint, puts up the floater. It's beautiful. No, nothing but net. So Brunson's catching it on fire. The Avalanche, 38-37. Knicks back up by one. Here's Karl Anthony Towns sitting on the floor. Going strong and blocked for a foul. Anunoby was there. So was Achua on Karl Anthony Towns. He got hit. Let's take the lead. That looked like a ball there. Anunoby was called for the foul. The crowd moves and ahhing. As let's see if Thibodeau will look at it. As Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line here. Anthony Towns tied the game up at 38 all. He hits the free throw. Yeah, that was all ball there. Vernon. What's up? Happy New Year to I Love Pie. What's up, pal? Happy New Year. You and yours. Here's Karl Anthony Towns trying to give the Minnesota Timberwolves the lead, and they do 39-38. 8:22 mark here on my end. Here's Brunson with the ball. Brunson, who's been on fire here, start the second quarter. The Brunson Avalanche. He still keeps the dribble, gets the screen, goes up for three, and in front of the rim, in and out. The ball's still loose. Grimes picks up with it. Grimes to Brunson. Back to Grimes. Grimes back to Brunson. 9 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson now. Stay dribbling. Brunson attack. Euro step. Here comes Hart. Hart with the floater. No good. Rebound. As he kind of aimed it, here's McDaniel. Karl Anthony Towns driving. Kicks it out. And that's going to be offensive foul. As Jalen Brunson does hymns and gets in the way and draw another card. NBA League leading card for Brunson. Ooh. He thought it was on Quentin Grimes, but they're going to challenge this. So Finch will challenge this. So Chris Finch will challenge this. Hopefully the Canary shuts up the Finch. And we have a timeout on the floor with 7:47 before halftime. What do you guys think? Is it a charge? I thought it was a charge until we saw Quentin Grimes got involved. If Grimes wasn't in the picture, and he wouldn't make contact with Brunson first, then it's a charge. But I think Grimes intervened himself. I think that might get over. I hate to say it. I hope I'm totally wrong, and I wouldn't mind being wrong here. I think they're going to reverse this because it looked like Grimes interjected himself before Brunson had established position. The call on the court is a charge, but I don't know if they're going to say Grimes impeded the contact first. It'll be interesting to see how the replay center sees this. As we have a timeout on the floor. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to share. Don't forget and welcome all the new subscribers. We started growing. I see the numbers growing on the subscriber mark. Thank you for choosing Sports Jedi Network as a part of your routine on the YouTube platform. Thank you again. Thank you for all the big subscribers that we have on the Rumble app. Rumble is, in 2023 has grown leaps and bounds. We simulcast at the same time to the Rumble app. Similar, it's the same thing as a Facebook, but it's a different platform. We're growing there. Thank you so much for all the subscribers in the Rumble app and all the watch-along views. Sometimes eclipsing the views that we do on YouTube. I want to say thank you so much to the Rumble app and the Twitch app that we continue to grow day after day. Everyone that's watching us on the Twitter app. Thank you for those that are lurking in the chat and doesn't say hello. They just lurk and listen. I want to say Happy New Year to all the lurkers. Thank you so much. Even though you don't give us a like, thank you for giving us views. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate it. On the Facebook, all the Facebook group, the Return of the Knicks group. Thank you. All on my personal Facebook. Thank you. All friends and family that watch along. Saludo. Gracias. Thank you so much for watching along. Happy New Year. Feliz Año Nuevo. Let's get ready to go. As we're ready to come back to the timeout. So we have a coach's challenge. Let's see what the coach's challenge comes out here. Chris Finch. Remember, if he wins the challenge, he'll have another one. If he loses, he has no more challenges. Let's see. So ruling on the floor stands because the secondary player in Grimes' case was marginal because Carl Anthony Towns barreled his way into Brunson. He was coming like a full horse. Hey, finally we get a call go our way, and it stays on the floor. Not bad. Let's go. That was close. I thought it was going the other way. I love to be wrong in this aspect. 39-38 Minnesota. Here's Brunson. Pull-up jumper off the mark. Hartenstein gets the rebound. Now he gives it back out to Brunson. Brunson again reset. Grimes now. Grimes with the basketball. Hartenstein. He almost went. He went back door. Counted and one. What a beautiful backdoor play there with Grimes cutting to the basket. Chance for a three and play. I love the backdoor. Of course, who doesn't like backdoor? And of course, with the assist by Hartenstein with the bounce pass. Fundamental basketball for the Knicks. Let's go. Talk to them big pass. Talk to them big pass. Oh, they say the foul was on the floor. What a wet blanket. That's like giving it back to the Minnesota Timberwolves for that call that they couldn't reverse it. Nonsense. Nonsense, big pass. It got me all excited there. But still, it led to a foul. Backdoor action led to a foul. Let's go. Here we go. Here's Hart. Back over to Hartenstein. Back over to Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson with his dribble. Brunson in the paint. Brunson pull-up jumper. Oh, nothing wet. So we get some, again, R-rated. We got some backdoor action. Nothing wet. Let's go. 11 all. 11 points for Brunson. As big pass lab. Here's Conley. Conley now. Conley stops. Turn around. McDaniels behind the back, doing some razzle-dazzle. Extra pass here. Anthony Towns. Pass deflected. Here comes the Knicks. Here's Grimes. Grimes. Euro step. Grimes again. Oh, Optimus Grimes is talking to them. Knicks up here. Talk to them, Grimes. Talk to them, Grimes. Talk to them, Grimes. Knicks defense starting to show up here. 42-39. Here's McDaniels. McDaniels now. Gets it back here to Anthony Towns. Towns working on Anunoby. Towns pulls up the shot. No good. He was hunting for a foul. No call. Here's Hart. Ananobi. Ananobi in the Euro. Kicks it out, Grimes. Extra pass for Brooklyn. Here's the Hart. Hart for three. It's good! Bang! 3-pointer. New York Knicks. Josh Hart. 45-39. Timeout on the floor. Minnesota. Let's go, Nick Pride. Let's go. That was the most prettiest sequence we've seen in a couple of weeks here with the Knicks. Leading by the defense. Leading into some offensive break. Let's go. This is what we want to see. Knicks are ready. Are you ready? Yes, indeed. That is balling. That is balling. No, that's what we want to see here. What a way. If this is what we're going to see here in 2024, let's go. Let's go, Nick. That was nice. Nice sequence. Yes. Iron Heart. Let's go. Agent Super Arco. Happy New Year, pal. Thank you so much. That was some nice kind words on that comment there, Agent. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, friend. We have a timeout on the wall, on the floor. Yes, absolutely. Happy New Year, everyone in the chat. Mr. Joe Curry, we're thinking about you. Happy New Year, Mr. Joe Curry, Mr. Kelvin T. Jones, Sheldon Darrow Johnson. Salute to you guys. I know you guys, if you watch the replay, I know you guys are coming here in spirit. You also shout out Miss Maria as well. We haven't seen you in a while on the watch along as well. Miss Marie Matthews, who was a big staple here. Salute to you as well. Happy New Year. Let's go. Oh, here you go, Agent. Are you seeing this? Woo. Yes, indeed. Yes, sir. Let's go. Man, this one. Yes, you go. Here you go. Agent is saying, I'm talking to you, Big Cass. I'm talking to you, Big Cass. I'm talking to you, Big Cass. And Vernon makes a good point. No Julius on the floor while this is going. But to go on his, not to be an apologist, they're going to still need him. He started off hot, Vernon, but I get your point. That's a big plus because it's not with Julius, and they're excelling too. So that's a good one. With Julius on the bench. That's a good aspect. Good point. So we have a timeout. Boy, the Knicks. Hopefully, this is a sign to come of them playing together as a unit, fast and lucid defensively wise. Man, I'm excited. Let's go. Hopefully, it's the start. And when guys start getting comfortable, acclimated, and know and trust, oh, let's go. As we're coming back from the bench, I'm a little giddy here, and it's not 5 o'clock yet, so I haven't had anything to drink. Oh yes, yes, indeed. Watch out. Right, here we go. We're coming back. The last Nick to be named to the second team of defensive is going to be Tyson Chandler. I think on that trivia. Here's Conley back over to McDaniel. Here's for Anthony Towns working on Open and Open. Backing in. Order. No good. Good job there. They're going to call a super late foul. That's an extremely. The Knicks were going on their way in transition the other way, and the referee decides to call the foul there. This guy's a two-time Defensive Player of the Year. You got to respect that because there was no foul there. Come on, refs. There was no foul there. There was no foul. That was a very late take and a bailout for the floor. That's not bad. Not a back. That's a terrible call. Bad call. As Anthony hits the free throw, down by 5 other Timberwolves. Yeah, the referees there was skeptical. Yep. I guarantee you put Jordan in a uniform, they would call those Fugazi fouls if he was on a Knicks uniform too. Here's the NBA bias as he hits those free throws. 41-45, Knicks up by 4. Brunson will get the basketball. Give and go here. Brunson gets the ball back to 3. Brunson misses. Rebound by the Timberwolves. As he was falling down, nearly lost it. Edwards. Carl Anthony Towns. Anthony Towns going in. Puts it up the glass. No good. And hits the floor. Looking for fouls. This is doing. Looking for fouls. Here's. All right. Going back. Takes it out. Brunson for 3. And that's off the mark. Hart gets the rebound, kicks it back out. Grimes for three. That's off the mark. Rebound. Right for the rebound. Ginobili gets it. Here's Grimes cutting. And he got fouled. So Gobert, good sequence for the Knicks there. Attacking and getting the glass, getting some opportunities there, keeping the ball alive. Quentin Grimes will go to the line, will be rewarded for some free throws. All movement. Here we go. Quentin Grimes will go to the line, trying to extend the Knicks 4-point lead. Grimes hits the first free throw. It's a 46-41, 5-point lead. Another free throw coming up. As Julius Randle will check in here, 5:27 mark of the second quarter. Nice rest for Julius. And the Knicks actually increased the lead while he was on the bench. Grimes completes the free throws here. It picks up by 6, 44-21, 5:27 more. As the Minnesota Timberwolves will inbound the basketball. Conley now. Conley with the basketball. Knicks playing some good defense. Edwards kicks it out, almost deflected right into Conley. 12 on the shot clock. He gets the screen to Gobert. Gobert going in. Blocked by the handle. Hartenstein. Here comes the Knicks again, playing some respectable defense. Here's Brunson now, as he's going to bring it back out. Randall now. Randall for three. And that's off the mark. Fight for the loose ball. Edwards. Edwards snatches the ball. Edwards now gets the screen by Gobert. Anunoby stays with him on the baseline. He keeps his dribble alive, though, as he circles around. Kicks it out. Gives it to Towns inside, and he got Hartenstein in the air. Foul. Gobert will go to the line. So that's the second foul on Isaiah Hartenstein here. As Karl-Anthony Towns just saw Gobert last second and fed it to him there. Smart move there instead of forcing it. But man, there goes the anvil again as they show the replay there. As Hartenstein is alive. He's alive. It's alive for the Hartenstein. But Gobert will go to the line here. Gobert hits the first free throw. 42-47. DiVincenzo will return. Hopefully he continue. He gets hot too here in the last 4 under 5 minutes before the half. You see DiVincenzo continue to shoot hot. Streak there. Gobert will go to the line. Yeah, he's hitting free throws. That's like his third in a row. And he misses it. But right there is McDaniels. Got to secure that. Randall just stood there at the statue, but he misses that one. And here's Steven Tesla, the Brunson inside. But Randall's there. Randall is going to reset. Randall holding the ball, gives it Hartenstein. Hartenstein drives to Brunson. That's the last Steven Tesla. Steven Tesla lost the basketball, but he got it. Good hands by Steven Tesla. Steven Tesla cutting on an Obi, and he dunked it. Oh, Gianna Nobi cutting to the basket, and he gets the dunk. Oh, what a play that was broken down. A good collaboration by everyone on the Knicks. 13-second chance points for the Knicks here. As 49-42, Edwards kicks it out. McDaniels three in the corner and in and out. No good. Fight for the loose ball. But Gobert just tips it in over Hartenstein. 49-44. That's just linked right there, guys. Here comes Brunson. Brunson again. Brunson and Gobert. Brunson underneath. Cutting Randall. Randall, a lot of contact. And they're going to say a blocking foul. Randall was about to get that ball back and make some havoc there. But Randall will go to the line. You get another foul, a third foul for Towns for the 3:41 mark. That should sit Towns for the rest of the quarter. See you next second half now. But OG Anunoby rising for the dunk. And he gave him the eye look there. Man, he wants to endear himself to Nick Faithful. Here's Randall, though, with 15 points here at the line, looking for 16, possibly 17 points. And he hits the first free throw, as it's a 50-44, Knicks up by 6. Randall will have another free throw coming up. OG looks like Kai from all the time, Kai. All the time, Kai. Kai from Quest. There you go. As he hits both free throws, 17 points for Randall. Here's Nas Reed. Kicks it out Edwards. For three. He misses. Rebound by Randall. Randall again. Randall working on McDaniels. But here's Gobert looking as they give it to DiVincenzo. Catch and shoot three for DiVincenzo. That's no good. Rebound by Gobert. As he gets it to Anderson. Anderson now. Anderson. That looked like Slinky dribbling that basketball. Here's Gobert. Gobert. Oh, good block. They're going to call a foul. And he hit him on the forearm. No, we knew that. We knew that. We knew that big time. And Gobert is trying to go under the line, although he's been hitting his free throws. Although he missed the last couple, but he's been hitting them all consistently. Had three in a row for Gobert as he goes to the line here with 3:07, and he misses the first free throw in the world of Chef Dan. Oh, don't lie. Talk to the chef. Talk to the chef. You know you're not here on your way. I bet sure he's on that subway trying to get his way back home. Get on this ball. We know how Chef Dan loves it. And loves watching along and talking to all of you guys. 51-44. And Gobert will go to the line here. Gobert, and he hits one of two from the line. 45-51. Knicks here. By 6. We get to the 3-minute mark. Here's Brunson now. Brunson gets the screen. Brunson's Drake dribbling. Brunson gets to the Randall top of key. Randall now driving, going strong. Kicks it up to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo back to Hartenstein. 9 on the shot clock. Back to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo thought about the 3 now. In the corner. DiVincenzo baseline. Cutting to Nobi. And he gets a dunk. Ball movement. And another assist for DiVincenzo. Another dunk for OG Anunoby. What a way to endear himself to the fan base. 53-45. The Knicks up. Edwards. Edwards now. Kicks it back out of the Gobert. Gobert thought about it as he sits it back out. As we say hello to our number one draft pick, Johnny Davis. Edwards misses. Out of bounds. Knicks ball. Happy New Year, Mr. Johnny Davis. Always our number one draft pick on our channel. What is up? Let's go. OG's on fire. And Nick Pride forever. Forever, ever, ever, ever. Here we go. Here is Brunson now. Brunson against me dribbling. He almost had that bounce pass to Randall, but he gets it to Hartenstein now. Hartenstein give and go to Brunson. Brunson, jumper, and he got it. Next. Knicks up by 10, 55-45. 2-minute mark. 2-minute mark. Finish the quarter strong, Knicks. Let's go. Defense. Let's go as the defense serenade. Madison Square Garden, the crowd. Here's Anderson. Kicks it back out. McDaniels thought about the 3. Now he'll spin. He's trying to go baseline. Deflected, but right to Anderson. Anderson now kicks it back out. McDaniels stops that for 3. And he got it. As Hartenstein hits the floor. Much needed 3 ball by the Timberwolves. As Brunson will bring the ball here. With under a minute and a half. 90 seconds left in the quarter. And in the half. Here's Brunson calling a play. Randall, that's a dangerous cross pass here. DiVincenzo with the basket. Back to Brunson. 7 on the shot clock. Brunson trying to now. Bryant driving. Kicks it to Cutting Randall. Randall again. Kicks it out. Ginobili for 3. And that's the side of the rim as the shot clock expires. Minnesota with the ball. Anderson. We're getting to the minute mark. Anderson again. Anderson trying to go to the basket. Anderson tries to pass second. Deflected. And it will be off of Gobert. Knicks ball. Knicks playing some good defense. Getting in the passing lane. Seeing what the Minnesota Timberwolves want to do. Knicks will have it here. Brunson now to Randall. Randall working on Nas Reed. Randall going strong. Randall blocked for the foul. So Randall going from north to south, going to the basket, attacking. So Randall will get rewarded with some free throws. Let's go, Knicks. Looking for his 18th and 19th point before the half for Julius Randle. Real Julius will go to the line, trying to collect himself to be calm, cool, and collected. There you go, even Big D, Mr. Ross is still in the top of the Ross and all. Love it. Calm, cool, collected, just like Ross. As Randall hits the free throw, talking about calm, cool, and collected. Good That's another free throw coming up. And he hits. He gets his 19-point here. 57-48. 9-point lead for the Knicks. Anderson. Daniels. Now Edwards. Edwards driving. Edwards collects up the glass. No good. Oh, Giannonobi. That should have been a loose ball foul on Gobert, but a quick outlet. Here's Giannonobi. The Euro stepping right to Randall. Randall. Oh, it's good. Look at these Knicks. High flying, moving around 59-48, 32.3. Although that was a little bit of a broken play. Randall right place at the right time, but we'll take it. 49-48. Anderson now. McDaniels. We're going to get a 8-second shot clock and game clock. Let's have another possession. Stolen away. That's a steal in New York. Here comes DiVincenzo. Euro stepping, and he got fouled on the pass off. The Knicks defense have taken up a notch. They have intensified it here in this game. And Hartenstein just deflecting. The Anvil's been blocking passes, deflecting passes, picking up when Victor Robinson left off for the Anvil. Good job on Hartenstein. But DiVincenzo will go to the line because they're over the penalty. Let's go. And DiVincenzo hits the free throw. And it's 60-48. Increase the lead here. Let's go. Taj Gibson will come in. Talk to them, D-Ross. Talk to them, D-Ross. Talk to them. Yes, indeed. And DiVincenzo rattles it in. 61-48. Makes for 61 points. 19 seconds. Final possession for the Timberwolves here as Edwards will bring the basketball. Game clock at 10. Under 10 seconds now. Defense. He wants to isolate with Hart. One-on-one. Anthony. Edwards. Euro. Real good. He went to the line, but a foul. So Edwards is trying to score. So elusive and quick there. With 3.7 here, we'll go to the line. Edwards, this is the free throw in the words of Chef Dan. Oh, don't lie. Indeed. And Nobi will have a seat. Good minutes for Anunoby here. The crowd loves what they see there. Good defense by OG. And he goes 1 of 2 for the line. It's 61-49. 3.7 seconds here. He's got a good shot. Get a good shot here. They got opportunities here. Here's Randall, though. But Randall with no handle puts up the shot. It won't count. At the end of the quarter, in a really nice, needed, the Knicks outscored the Timberwolves in that second quarter, and they take a lead for half, 61-49. That was a big second quarter, I love Pi. My God. I'll read a couple more comments as I look for the halftime program, which I got it. I'm going to take a halftime program from solo, and then I'll come back right before about 50 minutes to break down the stats. And of course, man, there we go. There we go. Let's continue to acknowledge. Don't go anywhere. We're going to do, like I always do, a little halftime program, and then we'll go right back to the stats for the second half. So enjoy the halftime break. Here we go. As we wait for the halftime to pop up. All right, we're back at the halftime break. Salute to everyone. As we say, Jose Melo, Happy New Year's, Jose Melo. What's up, Jose Melo? Always a staple to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that, and help us support this channel. Let's get to some heights together. It's not just about me, it's about us. So I need us, we as a team, to get to those heights together. We make it much better. Let's go. That was a great defensive effort by the New York Knicks. Absolutely. 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 And Vernon, I agree. Flynn is much better than Richie Diacono. And keeper Deuce McBride is still an important part to the rotation. Vernon, that ball is sharing better without maybe. It's just one. It's just one quarter sample right now. Before we get to that, let's see about 10 games increment before we say that the team plays a little more better. But what we see on paper right now, Vernon, I kind of tend to a little bit agree with you there. Of course, I feel the rhythm of the game and more fluid. Yes, because and that's with Achua not really getting acclimated. You see a little nerves in Precious playing with the Knicks there. But OG Anunoby, big plays there defensively with the dunks. I mean, he's going stronger to the basket. You could see he has a better lift. And again, I love RJ Barrett. It's not knocking him, but he has. That was one of the complaints we had. RJ needed to lift more and get more dunks There were some plays that he would have gotten a couple. If that may have been RJ, might have gotten blocked. But again, it's not an RJ bashing. I still miss Barrett. But you can't have it all. Where OG's picking up there, and maybe there was no lapse on defense. Yes, like you said, Jose, maybe it seems less mind farts on defense, and we're liking it. At least endearing to us as Knicks fans who appreciate watching this team. If you're a fan for so many years, where all we do is talk about, at least for myself, going back to the defensive Knicks, the rally Knicks, the Herb Hubie Brown with Patrick Ewing, the Calipari, not the Calipari, the Patino Knicks, playing with the defense, the Van Gundy Knicks. If you're going back, even you could go back as far as the championships with the Knicks. Those are something that endears to our heart. We're going at the half where the Knicks have a 61-49 point lead. I'll give you some stats real quick. The Knicks are 20 of 47 from the field. That's 42.6%. While the Minnesota Timberwolves are 15 for 33, but the Knicks got more possessions. Let me bring in Chef Dan, who's out on the road. Let me see, where is he? I know I have him here. Chef, you're on the air. What's up? Can you hear us, Chef? Happy New Year, pal. As we see Chef Dan, if you see him, near the world's most famous arena, coming out of work, always coming on. It's good to see him. Chef is on with us there. Before at the half, he's enjoying it, coming out of work. Look at that. The beautiful city of New York, live at Times Square. Look at that. He was there. Hopefully he wasn't around when the ball dropped. Hopefully he was having a New Year's ringing in. What's up?
What's up, brother? What's up? How you doing?
Happy New Year, pal.
Happy New Year to you too, and Happy New Year to the chat and everyone.
We're
Happy New
in
Year to
New
everyone.
York. I
Oh
could
no.
your name. Now let's go.
Oh, you can
Sure.
see the tourists. You
I
can
can
see
see
the
it.
tourists.
There you go.
Oh man, I just I come in to check up. It's halftime. I see the Knicks is up. I know it sucks that my boy got traded, but at the end of the day, it's still New York City. Always and forever.
Indeed. Indeed. Yo, they're more intense on the defense. This team is right
That
now, it's a small sample, very small sample, but there's a lot of intensity on the defense.
I think it's an even better look. The Minnesota Timberwolves have been putting on like a hell of a season so far in what they're doing, surprising everyone and being dominant the way they are. But this team, man, I remember when we faced them earlier this year, this team gave us problems on the defensive end. We couldn't stop them. And they kind of helped illuminate some of the defensive problems that the Knicks had. So now that we're back on it defensively and it's intense, I like that.
Indeed, indeed, absolutely. There, I know you as you get close to your subway walk there. Hopefully, that subway ride is where you can get here by the fourth quarter and on the season. But we're missing here. This is a hell of a fun game because of the defensive intensity and the way OG Anunoby got some flooding to the basket and dunking the ball, finishing at the basket with some ferocious dunks. Where we're like, whoa, I know we haven't had a guy that catch and dunk the ball rarely. Even Randall at 6'9" doesn't get that lift off. So far in the early part, to see our OG dunking. Wow, something different. I know it's just a simple dunk, but man, it is like, whoa, love it.
That's good to see, man. That's what we traded him for. That's what we got him for him to be that tertiary player to help give us, give
As he's walking,
on
remember,
those end there.
no, you just pause for a second.
Sorry, I wanted to ask.
Mhm. Go for it.
Oh, sorry, I wanted to ask. How's Grimes looking?
Ryan's pretty decent. He's pretty decent. He started a little slow, but in that second quarter, Knicks scored 38 points as a team for the second quarter. But it all of a sudden was led by Knicks defense. Defense led into the Knicks offense, and they took advantage of that. With some fast breaks, cutting, and also the ball movement for them cutting to the basket. And that extra play, some of it was a little sloppy. It wasn't like it was designed like, oh, you picture perfect. They were out there passing the ball like road drivers, but they found each other. They're not being selfish, which is a good thing that you see there, even if it looks sloppy, but it still got to the end result where if they finished. Hartenstein with some blocks. Hartenstein getting some blocks that will go bare on a dunk was phenomenal in the first quarter. Also wiping the ball away, playing, making the plays that we're missing from Mitchell Robinson, stepping up against Rudy Gobert too, who is a high field goal percentage player. Love it.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is the type of stuff we needed. Once again, it sucks that my two boys ain't there to, be on the team and help us get closer and closer to this chip. But man, oh man, this is the stuff that I wanted to hear. Knicks back on it, intensifying that defensive end. That's what we needed.
Absolutely. That's exactly what we needed. So you know what this organization, this franchise, this city tries to test on their defense. Regardless of what blue collar, hard working, as you can see, all those I know we're in the third section of the country, of the city, but it still goes on the blue collar, hard work of the New Yorkers. And that's what this Knicks, when they play hard, is what they are about. Hard work, blue collar, and if this team is playing like that, and that's why they're endeared to us. That's why we love this team with such a passion because of the hard work. And at least in that second quarter, they showed that heart, and we loved it. And starting by Hartenstein and Hart and Josh Hart, along with everyone else, phenomenal job. I mean, you got to be excited. 38 points, and then all the defensive turnovers and the transition plays. It just took a perfect performance for the Knicks.
Oh man, sorry.
As we see Times Square, this is live, ladies and gentlemen. That is Times Square, New York City. Chef Dan, of course, a Michelin star chef, works downtown restaurant, and of course, when you're a Michelin star, you're definitely seeing where you have to work in the heart of the city, feeding all these people. Good job there. We see the Grinch. Look at that. The Grinch is coming out on the show. Look at that. Good job on that. And that is Times Square. Everyone there. We had the ball dropped a couple hours ago.
Jedi, I got one more person.
There you go. One more person. Hey, look at that. Oh, Iron Man. Hey. Oh, I love it. Watching the hearts of the channel. Love it.
Of course, that's what we're here for.
Yes.
Jedi, I'm starting to break up and I'm getting closer to the train station. I'm trying to run to get to that fourth quarter. I want to call the fourth quarter with you. I'm on my way now, man. Peace out.
All right. Be safe. Thank you, Chef. We appreciate you. There you go, Chef Dan joins us coming out of work. And Steve asked, what number is he wearing? OG Anunoby's wearing number 8, the Latrell Sprewell number. Always some good things with that number 8 for OG Anunoby. Again, let's get right back to before we start the second half here with some stats again. The Knicks are shooting 20 of 47. That's 42.6% from the field, while the Timberwolves are 15 of 33 with 45.5% from the field. The Knicks are shooting 8 of 22 from three-point land, and the Minnesota Twins, the Timberwolves, are hitting 42.9%. But the Knicks shot 36.4, but they had more possessions for that second half, while the Knicks shot 13 of 14 from the free throw line for 92.9%, while the Timberwolves, again with the Twins, I'm thinking baseball, guys. Juan Soto, let's go. They're shooting 42.2% from the free throw line. Of course, when you put Gobert, who is not a good free throw shooter, those numbers tend to go down. 13 for 18. Total rebounds. Knicks out rebounding the Timberwolves 24 to 17. 10 offensive rebounds for the Knicks, too. As we're about to start the second half, let's go. So I'll get you some more stats while we get the timeout. Thank you, Chef Dan, for joining us. Here's Randall for 3, and that's no good. Misses. Rebound by Gobert. 61-49, 15 seconds gone by in the second half. As Conley will bring the basketball. Conley calling out a play. 12 on the shot clock. Bounce pass. Give and go here to Gobert. Conley with the basketball. Conley puts up the floater, and that's an air ball. Randall should have just let that go, but he throws it off for Conley. Knicks will have it. There you go. The best gyros on 7th across from the Garden. Let's go. Oh, don't make me hungry, Steve. I love a good gyro. Oh, my goodness. Some lamb gyro. Let's go. 61-49. And Brunson will bring the ball. Brunson gets the screen. Brunson snake dribbling, gives to Randall. Randall now driving. Randall lost the basketball, but Hartenstein was right there. Backdoor to run. Oh, DiVincenzo, give Hartenstein an assist. And the Knicks continue to cut. And if you still move to the basket, cutting, good things happen. Giving assist to Hartenstein, 63-49. Here's Karl Anthony Towns. Backdoor here to Gobert, and he throws it down with a ferocious dunk. 53-61. Okay, so he had 2 blocks. I forgot to tell Chef Dan it was 2 extraordinary blocks undunked. Here's Randall now. Randall driving. Randall kicks it back out and stolen. Bad pass for Randall. You don't pass in the air. Here's Conley. Conley for 3. And that misses. Loose ball and Karl Anthony Towns, 0 step. Floater. He misses. Knicks were fortunate. Teams usually hit 3 balls when they do those kind of turnovers. Knicks were fortunate here. Here's DiVincenzo with the basketball. Here's Randall. Randall to Brunson. Brunson now has Anthony Edwards on him. Brunson relutes, jumps, misses, rebound by Anthony Edwards. Edwards with the basketball. 63-51 now. We're getting close to 90 seconds gone by. Here's Anthony Edwards driving. Edwards misses. And here's an outlet here. Anunoby. Anunoby. Oh, there's a dunk by OG Anunoby. 65-51 at the 2 minutes gone by. Look at that. 61, 51, 65. Let's go, Knicks. Here's McDaniels for 3. McDaniels misses. Rebound by Hartenstein. Here's Brunson. Now Brunson with the basketball. Brunson now. OG Anunoby with the isolation. Gives it to Hart. Cuts. Here's DiVincenzo baseline. Floater. And no good. Rebound McDaniels. McDaniels has 1 man to beat. 1-on-1 with Brunson. Brunson tried to draw the charge. And they say a blocking foul. No. We love Big Task. We love RJ Barrett. I'm going to say here, we thank RJ Barrett for coming here and changing the aspect or the trajectory of the franchise. We love Barrett because we're no longer drafting. Look, if you're going to, I love Barrett because he wasn't a Frank Ntilikina. I hate to say that there. He wasn't a bust. He still served his purpose. He got us there to some postseason runs. He was good. He had his shortcomings, but he still gave us exciting basketball for RJ Barrett. I still wanted to say it for the last time. As he hits both free throws, 65-53. D-Ross. No, but still. I just wanted to make that clear. I don't want to get Macquarie on Twitter. Oh, backdoor cuts. DiVincenzo. Count it. Oh, goaltending. There you go. 67-53. Nice slicing and dicing as he looked like a chef there. Brunson with an assist there to DiVincenzo. Get home quick, Chef Dan. Get home quick, Chef Dan. Beautiful cut. Here's Conley. Conley now. Bounce pass here to Edwards. Edwards now takes himself 0 steps, and he gets the layup. A tough one by Edwards. That's his first field goal there in the second half. Here's Brunson. Randall now working on Gobert. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo fakes the 3. DiVincenzo go baseline. DiVincenzo goes strong, and he misses, but he gets his own rebound. What's the call? Air ball. Okay, that was a traveling. Oh, the yogurt sauce. Yes, indeed. The tzatziki sauce. Phenomenal, Steven. Extra tzatziki sauce on that. Oh, yes, indeed. Yogurt. You're making me hungry, Steve. What's up, Anime Circle? What's up? And he misses Gobert misses it. Here comes DiVincenzo. Stolen, but right to the Randall the ball. So the Knicks getting a lot of bounces their way. Here's Brunson baseline. Brunson inside. Oh, Anunoby with another dunk. Give another assist. Anunoby rising for the dunk. 69-55. Oh, Conley misses and misses. Here comes the Knicks in transition. Here comes DiVincenzo to Randall. Randall going strong and blocked by McDaniels as he sits there arguing. Get back, Randall. Here's Conley driving. Anthony Edwards with the dunk. And he got the call. So what a big play there with Randall looking for a foul, didn't get it. And Anthony Edwards gets the dunk with the foul call. As Brunson got called with the most weakest reach-in. So Anthony Edwards trying to complete a 3-point play. keeping their team alive. Edwards, and he completes the three-point play. It's 69-58. As Anime Circle's joining us. Salute Anime Circle. Welcome to the channel. Great to see you, pal. Here's Brunson, keeps his dribble alive as he gives it to Randall. Randall now. Randall driving. Randall puts up the layup. It's beautiful finger roll. Beautiful finger roll by Julius Randle. Give Brunson an assist, 71-59. Edwards now. Anunoby working on Edwards. Fights over the screen. He gets Harkenstein and stolen by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo leading the pack. DiVincenzo trying to go coast to coast, and he does. Knicks defense again. DiVincenzo opportunistic. Timeout by the Minnesota Timberwolves. 73-58. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. What a play by DiVincenzo on that steal. Playing the passing lane and taking it coast to coast as we have a timeout on the floor. Let's go. Yes, let him go. Let's go. Big Ragu. The big Ragu doing some things on the defensive end. Something that will make Tom Thibodeau excited at night. Defense leading into some transition offense. Love it. Love it. Yeah, boy. Talk to them big ties. Let's go. Yo, this is a fun game. This is right now at least 2 and 1 quarters of the game. This has been fun. Dante, Disco Inferno, Disco Fever. Let's go. It's the new year. Let's have fun. As the microphone boom goes flying. Whatever. Big Taz says, let's go. Laugh out loud. Let's go. That's what it's about. Let's have fun. It's about having fun. It's about you guys. It's about watching along and having fun. Let's go, Knick Nation. Don't forget to share this. You got to share this, guys. I need my chat members to share this on your social media accounts so other people that follow you or that lurks knows what we're doing here, how much fun we're having here on these watch-alongs. Because I know you guys are having fun. Let other people know. Maybe some other people need some joy in their life, some excitement. Let them know. How? Hit the like button. Share it. Let people know what's going on here in your socials. Yo, this guy's here. We have so much fun. Come on over. There you go. The Disco Ragu. Oh. Disco Ragu. Let's go. You know we have not seen at all in a while. Where is our guy, Frank Calise? Where's Frank Calise? Where is Frank? We miss Frank. And you know what? Frank is my neighbor right on the other side of the fence. I got to call Frank, see how he's doing. I haven't seen him. Yes, let's go. Let's continue to grow because we get a lot of fair weather fans want to do watch-alongs now because the Knicks are exciting. You know, some people want to come out and have the last laugh and come on and do some podcasts. No. Let them know what's going on here. Let them know that we're having fun here. Come on and join us. Yes, expected. Let's go. They show this date in Knick history with Nate Robinson coming out and hitting a game winner. Here we go. Conley with the basketball as we start here. Edwards back to Towns. Back down to McDaniels working on the big Ragu. McDaniels baseline. Puts up the floater. Misses. Rebound by Hartenstein. Gives it to Randall. Randall back over to DiVincenzo. Brunson. 73-59. Knicks are shooting 45% for the game. Brunson now. Brunson gets a screen over to Randall. Randall working on Karl-Anthony Towns. Randall in the paint. Randall turn around, jumper off the glass. No good, but there is a foul. So here we'll go to the line. The 4th foul on Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns starting to pout. And we want to trade Randall for Karl-Anthony Towns for 2 powders. No, thank you. I don't need no. You know what? I like the powder puff that we have in New York right now. Wearing number 30. I don't need that powder puff phony from Minnesota. No, thank you. Bully ball, Julius. I know the powder puff that we have in New York rather than the powder puff that's going to come from Minnesota. Here we go. Randall missed the free throw. Ah, come on, Julius. You have a technical foul here. On Mike Conley or on Karl Anthony Towns? We have a technical foul, so they're going to so you know what? Maybe this is a blessing in disguise because Brunson is going to try to hit this free throw that Julius missed. Here it goes. There you go. Let's see if Brunson could clean up Julius's mess like normal. Don't worry, Brunson. That's why he's taking the reins as the franchise player, in my opinion. He hits the free throw that Julius missed. So he hits that. Actually, that was Chris Finch who got hit with the technical foul. 74-58 here. Randall missed both free throws. My goodness. Fight for the loose ball. OG Anunoby comes up with the loose ball. Extra possession. Here's DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo got fouled. This is the number one team in the West we're talking about in the game. We're talking about cash back. Yeah, you go, Vernon. Talk to them, Mr. Vernon. Talk to them, Mr. Vernon. Talk to them, Mr. Vernon. Steve used to live in Australia where there is a large Greek population. Gyros were only oh my God, I wish I would keep. Here's Anunoby who falls and slips, but the lost ball, try to get it back, but here comes the Edwards with the basketball, the Timberwolves with the ball. Here's Nas Reed, kicks it out. Extra pass. Here's Anderson. Anderson tries to Euro step, and he got away with a walk, and that was a travel, and they missed the ball. Ball don't lie, as the Knicks will have the possession here. 6-14 here. Here's Brunson. Brunson keeps his dribble. Brunson attacking. Brunson puts up the floater. No good. Hartenstein is there. Count it and one. The Anvil. Hartenstein going for a three-point play, and the Knicks continue to score to increase their lead 76-58 with a three-point play. Oh, he's trying to look like a glove. If the glove fits, you must acquit. Let's go. And of course, he completes the three-point play. It's alive. It's alive. So a three-point play for Hartenstein. The largest lead for the Knicks, 19. 6-minute mark, halfway through the quarter. Anthony Edwards, Nas Reed for three. And that's off the mark. Rebound by OG Anunoby, one hand. They're going to say a loose ball foul. Ah, come on, refs. That was there you go. The Wolves are walking in cement. As they inbound the ball to Edwards. Edwards shaking and baking, kicks it back out to Anderson. McDaniel now, putting in his feet, driving, pulls up at corner. Anthony Edwards for three. And that's good. Left him wide open there as Randall fell asleep on his defensive assignment. 61-77. Minnesota 7 of 18 from three-point land. As Brunson is calling out a play. Brunson wants to get a screen. Here's a switch. Walker kicks it out. DiVincenzo for three. Wide open three-pointer. Dante DiVincenzo. Give Brunson an assist. 80-61. Euro stepping here. Walker misses. Rebound by Hartenstein. Hartenstein now gives it to Brunson. You need to settle it down. Here's DiVincenzo ahead. DiVincenzo back to Brunson. Brunson top of the key. Brunson driving. Stops. Kicks it out here. Extra Anunoby for three. Three-pointer. OG Anunoby. 83-61. Largest lead for the Knicks here. 14 points for OG. 6 of 9 from shooting. Here's Anthony Edwards now. Edwards double team. Now kicks it back out to McDaniels. McDaniels, look at the Knicks swarming. McDaniels, jumper, no good, but the late call there. Wow. That's the fourth on OG Anunoby here, 83-61. Oh my, Jedi. Oh my goodness. This is on fire. OG. Let's go. Hit that like button, fellas. Don't forget, it's totally free. Doesn't cost nothing. The like button is totally free. Those that are lurking and watching us, slide your mouse over. You see the thumbs up? Hit that, fellas. 83-61, 4:37 mark. As we get some free throws. The ball don't lie as he misses the free throw here. Where's that graphic? We need to play that graphic. Here we go. Ball don't lie. There we go. Chef Dan. And we saw Chef Dan trying to get his way back into Brooklyn before this game is over. Hopefully he gets here and enjoy and be part of this watch along, as he's already was a part of it at the halftime, but finishing quarters here. And he hits one or two from the free throw line, 83-62. Knicks up by 21. As Brunson will bring the ball. Brunson. Randall now on top of the key. Randall got away with a push. You saw that extended push there by Randall. It's a turnover. That's Randall's third foul here with the 4:22 mark here in the third quarter. Here we go. Minnesota with the basketball. And good job by DiVincenzo knocking out of bounds 16. Good. You see the Knicks engage and getting in the passing lane, knocking the ball out of bounds. You got to like it. Quentin Grimes will come in with DiVincenzo, who plays some great minutes for Devo for the Big Ragu. 83-62 with 4:14 as Minnesota went inbound the ball. Anderson. Here's Anthony's. Edwards. And that's going to be a goaltend on Hartenstein. Count it. 83-64. Here we go. Brunson now. Brunson waiting. Hart. Grimes back to Hart. And here's Brunson. 10 on the shot clock. Brunson picking up a dribble. Brunson working here. Brunson with the high screen. Double team. To Hartenstein. Stolen. Bad pass. McLaughlin goes up and he gets the layup. It's good. So Minnesota's turnover leads to the... It's going to be a delay of game warning against Minnesota. There's still plenty of time here. Knicks cannot sit back and get sloppy with the basketball. 3:45 in the third quarter. Knicks 83-66 as Hart would inbound to Brunson. That's the Knicks. Knicks 9 turnovers, Minnesota 11. Here's Brunson. And that was deflected out of bounds. Knicks will have it 10 on the shot clock. Anderson had that last touch. 3:31 mark as Brunson will be the inbounder on the corner, looking to give it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein now, baseline. Oh, what a pass to Randall. Randall just lost it on its way up, but it was last touch by Minnesota as it was deflected. Randall's got to get his head out of his ass and get into it. The team is playing phenomenal. We don't need him to pout and to start feeling sorry for me. Get your head in the game because the team is accelerating. We need you to get your ass up, get your head out of your ass, and stop smelling your own shit and get into the game. Get into the game because this team is playing phenomenal. We don't need this time now. We don't need you to be a net negative on the floor, a Nick negative on the floor, and start playing with this team because if you start going, we're going to be unstoppable force. So hopefully this time out by Coach Thibodeau resets and the coaches can get in his ear and say, hey, get out of that funk. Don't feel, no pity party time. Let's go. This team is accelerating. We need you now to start playing high IQ basketball for Mr. Randall. They're chipping away, but I didn't like that with that Randall play there. Hopefully that's why I think Thibodeau called that time out there, agent. So we have a timeout on the floor. I tried, Big Task. Because I know I could hear you saying, talk to them Jedi, talk to them Jedi, talk to them Jedi. I can hear that little Big Task in my ear telling me to say that. So I gotta give you your flowers because I can hear you saying, talk to them Jedi, talk to them Jedi. As we have a timeout on the floor. Cheers to you, man, in the new year, Big Task. Grimes should eat up every opportunity he's out there. He's still playing tentative. Maybe that's his character. Maybe that's his character, agent. Maybe he has to get away from that shell of him. I saw Mr. Darnell Davis. Happy New Year. Hopefully your ears were ringing. Your ears were ringing for a good reason. We were wishing you a Happy New Year, Mr. Darnell Davis, and we were talking about you in a good way, not in a negative way. I hope you feel better. Absolutely, man. A little under the weather. That's been going around. That flu, that cough. Hope you're doing well, man. Let's go. As we're coming back from the timeout in a beautiful sold-out Madison Square Garden on January 1st. For some reason, I thought this game was on the road. I forgot the Knicks already played in Minnesota for some reason. But you know what? That's fine. They needed some home cooking. There you go. Thumbs up for Mr. Darnell Davis. There you go. Always a good staple on the program. Always great to see him there. And, of course, again, Happy New Year to Mr. Kelvin T. Jones. As Brunson will inbound the ball with 5 on the shot clock. He's trying to find an inbounder. He gets it to Randall. Randall has it. 3 on the shot clock. Randall, sidestep, fall away shot. It's good. Julius Randall. So that timeout might have been well for him, telling him to get his butt out of his head. So a teardrop drain bowl. 25 points for Randall here. He's 8 of 15. Here's Edwards. Edwards now. Edwards, he got away with a walk. He got a foul, but he got away with a walk there. Oh, you're very welcome, Mr. Darnell Davis. Very well welcome. 85-66, 305 mark. Edwards will go to the line with 15 points, looking to add to his total. And he gets Rattles his 16th. It is a 85-67. He has another free throw coming up. As McBride will come in the 305 mark. Salute to 305 to my family down in Miami. Absolutely. Love you guys. As he hits both free throws here. 85-68. Although they don't hit the like button, but they watch. I don't know why my family don't hit the like button, but they say they watch because they know every one of you guys when we talk in Miami. I said, so why don't you hit the like button? Or why don't you say hello? But I know they watch because they know everyone on the chat. When I go down for family reunions, they seem like they watch, but they don't hit the like button. Come on, family members. As 85-68. I'm talking about blood relatives. Now here's Grimes. Back over to Randall. Randall holding the ball up high. Here's a Hartenstein giving go to Randall. Randall lost the ball, though. Stolen. Here comes the Minnesota Timberwolves the other way. Here's Anderson. Back out. McLaughlin hits the 3. Turnovers. You can't start turning the ball over and allowing the Minnesota Timberwolves to hit the 3. 85-71. Under 225 here. Here's McBride with the ball. McBride going strong. Kicks it out to Randall. Extra pass to Grimes. Grimes fakes and gets it to him. Hartenstein. Hart. McBride now. McBride pulls up. McBride misses. Fight for the loose ball. Hartenstein gets the rebound. Randall for 3. And he misses air ball. That's why McBride on the floor worries me. Because they fall short. It's like 4 on 5. And I'm not picking on McBride. He's got to hit those shots. He's got to get confident. 85-71. Teams are not going to allow him. They're going to allow him to take the shot. Here's Reed. He misses. Hart with the rebound. Pushes it ahead. Here's Hartenstein. Hartenstein. Oh, counted at 1. The anvil. So we have the Hart Foundation back-to-back. What a play there on the leak. Our transition. Oh, baby. Chance for a 3-point play. Oh, man. That transition was the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. That's a rest WWE references, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to get that from anyone. You're not going to get that from swim school. You're not going to get those references. You get it here on the Sports Jedi Network. It's on the Knicks podcast. Let's go. It's alive. It's alive, and he completes the 3-point play. 88-71. McLaughlin. Edwards for 3. Edwards tries to answer. Hart comes up with the rebound. Here comes Hart. Hart again wants to push. Hart. Randall now working on Anderson. 1-on-1. Randall lost it. No handle. Randall again turns the ball over. Here's Reed with the dunk. Randall, no handle. Randall turns the ball over, leads the transition basketball. Thank you, Steven. You are the best for supporting us. Thank you. Here's Hart. Hart with the ball. Hart gives it to Grimes. Grimes, catch and shoot for three. It's good. 3-pointer. Optimus Grimes, 91-73. Love it. Grimes capitalizing his opportunity. Here's Nas Reed now. Reed. Back over to Reed. Nas Reed again. McLaurin for three. Misses. McLaughlin misses. Here comes Hart with another rebound. Hart leading the break. Hart now trying to go coast to coast. And that was blocked. But Randall there to clean it up like a janitor. 93-73. Knicks back up by 20 with 43.1 seconds. Let's go. Wow. Defense as the Knicks got 20 points off the second chance. So 20 second points here. Here's Edwards working on Randall. Step back for three. Anthony Edwards downtown. He has 31 points, I believe, for Anthony Edwards. 93-76. Here comes the Knicks with Hart. There's going to be a 6 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Grimes. Grimes with the basketball. Grimes kicks it to Hartenstein. Oh, but he got fouled. Hartenstein goes hard down. Hard, he's okay. I just hold my breath there because I didn't want to see Hartenstein get hurt. But he will go to the line. He had to dunk there, but he got fouled. Good job on Grimes seeing Hartenstein cutting, and the Knicks continues. Nas Reed, he was going hard to the basket, hit him there. It wasn't to the head. It wasn't a flagrant foul, big task. Although they could look at it, they want. A little dangerous play there. If it was the postseason, guys, I think they would have looked at that as a flagrant. But regular season, as Hartenstein misses the free throw. Nas Reed will sit. Gobert will come out. Hartenstein needs to go 1 or 2 from the line, 93-76, with 17.2 before we go to the fourth quarter. There you go. He wants to wish the Knick family and everyone listening Happy New Year from Darnell Davis as he goes 1 or 2 from the line, 94-76. So final possession of the third quarter, maybe. As Edwards now will take it down as much as possible. Edwards working on Grimes. Double team. McLaughlin with the floater. 2.7 here. Let's see what the Knicks will dial up here. Here's Hart. Still plenty of time. Your Hart now getting in the front court. Hart puts it up. Double pumped. But they say no good. At the end of the third quarter, the Knicks up 94-78. Talk to them, Knicks. They're going to try to finish it off. Here's the one thing you want to say we like here, guys. The Knicks up here big, 94-78. The majority of the third quarter, the second half, OG Anunoby, who's playing very well, had a seat, resting. I would like to see Precious Achiuwa now get inserted, becoming a pain in the ass on the offensive glass, on the defensive glass as well. Hartenstein played phenomenal minutes. Maybe now it's, when start the fourth quarter, you get Precious Achiuwa in the game, and he could start using his athleticism, keeping balls alive. Also rebounding, getting some offensive rebounds, and maybe some putback dunks. Let's see if the Knicks could unlock Precious Achiuwa here in the fourth quarter. As Gideon says, Knicks locked in the third quarter. Absolutely. Hartenstein as tough as nails. He's alive. It's alive, Gideon. Hartenstein is alive. He's alive. That's what it was. OG fits like a glove. For now, at least for the first half or for the first 3 quarters of a game, looks like a perfect fit. And you must acquit on the trade. So looks good. Absolutely there as we get Gideon joining us. Absolutely there. We start the fourth quarter. And in tradition fashion, on the Return of the Knicks podcast on the Sports Jedi Network, we always start with that fourth quarter mantras. Let's go to the video. There you go. Fourth quarter. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. We have the celebrities in Madison Square Garden looking for the freebies. Of course, Jon Stewart and company. Chris Rock, always a staple there, of course. I never heard of these clowns. Here's Michael Strahan with the gap between his teeth, smiling. Tracy Morgan, a staple in Madison Square Garden. Let's go. We got to start the fourth quarter. Let's finish the story, Knicks. Let's finish the story. Here we go. Knicks will try to finish the mission here. Let's go. The beast of the East. Turn it up. Let's go. As Karl-Anthony Towns put up the shot, and that's no good. Air ball. Achua with the rebound. Achua now with the basketball. Looking for some help to Brunson now. 94-78 now. 15 seconds gone by in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson calling a play out. Brunson now driving. Brunson stops floater and hits front of the rim. Picked up by Gobert. Here's McLaughlin. As he gets to Conley. Back to Gobert. Conley now. Oh, stolen by Brunson. Actually, he knocked it out of bounds. As Sheldon Gerald Johnson, as we mentioned, if your ears were ringing, we were wishing you Happy New Year. And he is here. Salute, my friend. Salute. Happy New Year, pal. As they inbound the ball, McLaughlin over to Karl-Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby back in the game. Karl-Anthony Towns gets inside. And he uses all of his 6'10" length to get that layup. Lead is now to 14 now. Here's Brunson. McLaughlin. Good minutes for McLaughlin against the Knicks here, as Brunson will get the ball back. It's 5 on the shot clock. Brunson lost the basketball. A lot of contact. Here's McLaughlin again to McDaniels with the dunk. 82-94. And a timeout by Tom Thibodeau immediately here. So 22-point lead, back down to 12. Just like that. That third quarter was a little sloppy to close out. We need some more ball movement, indeed. There you go, Mr. Sheldon Darrell Johnson. Salute. As a chat, wishing you a Happy New Year. We had Jose Melo earlier in the chat. Always good to see Jose Melo. All right, we have a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. All right, we got a timeout on the floor. All right, we got a timeout on the floor. Don't get it. Just gives you still more time to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that like. If you haven't hit that like button, let's go. Yes, we got to keep the foot on the pedal. Continue to put that. Absolutely smash that like, smash. I like. We need Disco Ragu's getting a breather right now, Vernon, but pretty sure Thibodeau's thinking about it, contemplating when he's going to be brought back in. We're coming back off the timeout. Here we go. As we're coming back from a timeout here, as Brunson will get the ball. Brunson bringing the basketball. Both teams are shooting 46% from the field. Here's Brunson now. But the Knicks 94-82, up by 12. Brunson, Hart. Shot clock at 8. Hart now. Working on Conley. Shot clock at 3. Hart lost the ball, though. 2.2. He lost it going on his way up. Smacked away by Conley underneath the basket. So this is a tough one. They'll inbound the ball. Brunson will be the inbound. 2.2 here. Knicks going to have to catch and set up for a shot. Here's Anunoby. Anunoby from the baseline shot. Oh, in and out. Rebound by Gobert. 11 rebounds for Gobert. McLaughlin again to McDaniels. McLaughlin now driving. Kicks it out here to Towns. Towns puts up the shot, and he got it. He thought he had a three-point play. Back to 10. Back to 10 now. So Knicks are 0 for 3 in the quarter. Timberwolves are 3 for 4. Cutting it down. Here's Brunson. Jumper. No good. Rebound by the Timberwolves. Conley. They could cut this to single digits now. Conley now with the basketball. Conley now kicks it back out to Towns. Towns into Gobert. Gobert using his size and dunks it over Ochoa. Timeout on the floor by Tom Thibodeau. So a 22-point Knicks lead, like in the modern NBA, could go evaporate like this. And now it's an 8-point. Ochoa does not have the size, the strength to go up with a Gobert. Timeout. So we have a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. Yeah, a little. I think Precious is playing a little intimidated, Big Taz. And that's a tough assignment to endear himself to the Knicks fan base against a Rudy Gobert, regardless of the fact Gobert, with his size, his length, and his tenacity, with the way he leads the NBA in field goal percentage underneath the basket. He's a good finisher at the basket. Tough way to endear himself to the fan base. Refs swallow their whistles. Hopefully not, Vernon. I'm watching that as well. Maybe, but right now it's a little too early. It's a 9:45. You're going to run out of gas with them. This is where Quentin Grimes got to continue his hot shooting and the rest of the teammates there. Again, this is an opportunity. I don't want to pick on the guy, but to close out that third quarter with McBride on the floor, teams came back on. The Knicks were up by 22 points. McBride came back in as a point guard to settle things down, got a little bit out of control, and it's spiraling. Again, I'm not blaming McBride, but this is why Malachi Flynn was brought in that trade. That's why, again, I want to highlight the pieces coming back in that trade. Malachi Flynn is going to help out when he gets healthy with that pedigree. He was part of the championship NBA title point guard, regardless of the fact that he played behind the point guard that's in Houston right now. I lost his name, but you get my point. He's been part of the championship run. You're going to need it. McBride has an opportunity here to make a name for himself, but this is twice in 2 sample size of the game. Again, rust, whatever the case is, not playing in minutes, allow the team to come back again on you guys, and hopefully it doesn't bite them in the ankles here. All right, we're coming back from the timeout. Here we go. 20-point lead evaporates to 8. Grimes to Brunson. 9.5 still left. Well, let's go. Brunson calling out a play now. Brunson with the basketball as we get some movement around. High screen from Hartenstein. Grimes Oh, no, Nobi back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Now, Brunson. Pull up jumper. Off the mark. Deep rebound. The ball right into the hands of Conley. They could cut this down to 6. Conley now. Conley calling out a play. 14 on the shot clock. Mike Conley stops. Kicks it out to Anthony Towns. Anthony Towns fakes. Drives on Hartenstein. Turn around. Jumper. Floater. It's good. Nice hook shot. 88-94. 6-point game. So now crowd gets a little quiet now. 5 or 6 for Minnesota. They're unconscious here to start. Knicks are 0 for 5. Brunson. Anunoby for 3. It's good. Big time. 3-pointer. OG Anunoby. 97-88. As we say hello to Elf Alex. What's up, Elf Alex? Good luck to those Lions there in the postseason as they trying to clinch and go deep in the postseason. Good job in winning the Central. Here's Conley. Conley now fakes. Conley now screen. And we get a whistle. So let's welcome Elf Alex into the chat, into the Sports JEDI Network. Salute, my friend. Welcome. Now, the question is, are you a Minnesota Timberwolves fan or a Knicks fan? It don't make a difference. It doesn't matter. We welcome you anyway, and we'll say welcome to the channel. As they inbound the ball, the Timberwolves to Conley. Conley now wants to go back. They're trying to get the ball to Anthony Towns, who has a mismatch on Hart. Now Anthony Towns, baseline, Gobert cutting, blocked by the Anvil. His third block. Here comes the Knicks in transition. Here comes Hart. And he lost the ball and touched by Minnesota. Knicks will have it. What a play by the Anvil. Hartenstein making himself known, blocking Gobert 3 times. 3 times. 3 times. Let's go. And he shakes his head with, no, not today. Let's go. But the Knicks got to capitalize here as Hartenstein gets the ball. Brunson now. Randall holds it. Randall open for 3. And he throws an air ball. Come on. That's not, no. You cannot shoot an air ball after that hell of a defensive play. You got the basketball back. 97-88. 97-88. Knicks are stalling. Magic fan. I live in Orlando, Alex. Over in East Orlando. Here comes Conley. Kicks it back out. Oh, McLaughlin puts up the shot, and he got it. McLaughlin off the bench. Jordan McLaughlin, 97-90, 7-point lead for the Knicks. Here's Brunson with the basketball. Brunson gets a screen. Brunson now to Randall. Randall again. Randall with the basketball. Bounce the basketball. Gives it to Brunson. Brunson again. Brunson has Anthony Towns. He leads him. Scoop layup. No good, but he'll go to the line. 7:10 left in the game. Knicks up by 7. So we got Elf Alex, a Magic fan, and he likes the Knicks. Of course, welcome to the channel again. Want to always acknowledge our chat. We don't ignore anyone in our chat. We make everyone feel special. Whether you're a regular or new to the chat, we always make sure everybody gets acknowledged. As Brunson will go to the line. And Agent says you gotta attack and drive. And Darnell Davis wants to see some defense. Let's indeed. As Brunson hits the first free throw, Knicks up by 8. Oh, we got OG Anunoby was all defensive second team last season. Who was the last Knicks to be named? I think Tyson Chandler. And, of course, I had it right. Tyson Chandler. Good job there. Not one of my favorites, but they say all-time favorites. I wasn't a big favorite. Maximo Matos, the over. Absolutely, 223. We mentioned that early in the watch-along. As Brunson hits both free throws, 99-90. So Maximino's checking out that there. Hope you have a wager on the over and you make some money on there, pal, as it's legal in the state of Florida. Here's Towns. Towns driving. And he got fouled, but he'll go to the line. Randall got called for a foul. That's Randall's 4th foul here on the 7:03 mark. We need stops. We need that defensive intensity we had in the second quarter to close out that quarter, Agent. Karl Anthony Towns to the line. He has 19 points. He's 7 of 11, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Here's Karl Anthony Towns, the New Jersey and Dominican heritage native, ready to shoot. Que lo que? He hits the first one. 91-99. As we got Chef Dan coming in and join us here for the final few minutes of the quarter. Chef, you're joining us. 99-92.
Yes, as Brunson is bringing up the ball right now. Brunson being defended well. Brunson working the dribble. Brunson driving, nice crossover, pull-up jumper. Rims in and out. Gobert with the rebound. Now, Towns bringing the ball up for the Wolves. Towns for 3, and that's good. It's a 4-point game.
Ooh.
Brunson working the dribble, driving, kicks it out. Anunoby kicks it out to Randall. Randall driving, and offensive foul on Randall.
That's a questionable call. Why isn't him challenging this?
His feet are still moving. Edwards driving, stops, and turnover. That's a travel. Yes. Yes. He dragged the pivot foot. As Brunson's working the dribble, driving. Brunson double team, kicks it over to Randall. Randall high post, driving, cross, defended by Towns. Fakes, floater, off the mark, but Hart the rebound. And Hart gets fouled. Reach in foul on McLaughlin.
Whew.
So, Hartenstein over to Hart on the inbounds. Kicks it out. Hart takes the 3. Now kicks it out to Brunson, but deflected. Brunson has it, driving. Brunson drives, kicks it to Hartenstein, spinning, and he doesn't get it off in time. And Brunson is upset, and Thibodeau is.
Oh.
He got pulled down. McLaughlin over to Towns for 3, and that's way off. Hart driving, Hart, and they call a blocking foul on McDaniels. Salute to you, Alex. Oh no, can they see it? Longhorns right there.
There you go.
Blood on Randall's wrist as we get an official timeout to clean that up. So we'll be back. We'll be seeing you guys tomorrow at 8 as the Knicks take. Sorry. I'm sorry. Jedi, I got to do it. I mean, no, we'll save it for tomorrow. We'll save it for tomorrow. It'll be the actual night that we can play it. You know what I'm talking about.
No, it's Wednesday. They don't play until Wednesday.
They don't play them Wednesday. You know what video I wanted to play.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not tonight.
No, not tonight. No, tonight. Alex, beat Washington, man. Let's go.
So Jalen Brunson has tied his career high with 13 assists tonight.
Be right back.
Oh, Darnell Davis. Thank you so much. We do need that. You guys hit the like button. We're going to end up winning. As Brunson gets the inbounds. Brunson switched on to Anthony. Now he gets a screen, gets it over to Randall. Randall driving. Randall spins, floater, got it. Julius Randall for 2. Knicks back up by 6. 95-103. Knicks up by 6. Under 5 minutes left. It's Edwards. It's curling around, driving, pivot around. He's trying to body up. Stolen by Brunson. Brunson running the court. Gets it over to Randall. Randall, let it up. They could have called an and one. Timeout by Minnesota. Knicks back up by 9. Excuse me, back up by 8. Trying, Big Task. I'm trying. Yeah, the Knicks are using their strength. Yes, salute to Anunoby, man. He helped cause that turnover. Got Edwards stuck on that pivot. Just great defense. Wasn't, it wasn't a whole lot of there's not a whole lot to diagnose there. He was just at the right position at the right time, didn't fall for anything, kept his hands right where they needed to be. It was defense with his feet. So Brunson with 14 assists, his new career high in assists. So Conley kicks it out. Edwards fakes the 3. Now he's driving. Edwards, nice defense. And they call a foul on Hartenstein. I think Hartenstein played very good defense on that drive. No, that can't be. JEDI, you tell me where you see the foul on Anunoby.
No, that's not a foul. He should have challenged that.
As Edwards hits the first free throw. And they sit Karl Anthony Towns down for the last 4.5.
They bring the forehead in.
Edwards goes 2 of 2 from the line. 97-103. Knicks lead is cut to 6. Brunson kicks it out. Anunoby for 3. Rims in and out. Anderson the rebound over to Edwards. Edwards bringing the ball up. Edwards searching. What? Did they just foul out Anunoby on a moving?
Oh,
that is. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is disgusting.
the crowd is booing.
Crowd's giving him a standing ovation, but this is disgusting. Oh my. He's moving.
and McDaniels moved out of bounds.
Oh, come on. That's ticky-tack.
That was extremely ticky-tack. I don't... Brunson has the ball. Under 4 minutes here as Brunson kicks it out to DiVincenzo. Over to Randall. Randall high post. Looking. Defended against Towns. Kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson for three. Rims in and out. Gobert to rebound. Minnesota calls timeout.
I don't agree with Bream. It says the Knicks are clinging. They're playing well. It's just that the officials just took that possession away from them when OG going out. I don't think they're clinging.
I understand that, but if there's anything Breen is never going to do, being a voice of the NBA, is put the blame on the referees. He'll say that the calling has been a bit dubious, but he'll never say that the referees are the cause.
But I disagree with that statement that they're clinging because they're playing. It's just, I mean, it's 3:40 here.
Yo,
Gobert's the one moving. How is that a moving
Gobert's
screen?
moving on the screen and hooked him. It's just disgusting.
That's a bad call. That's a bad call. Terrible call.
Terrible call. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I had to take the shoes off, put the sandals on. Just came home from work. I just ran right to... Conley bringing the ball up for the Timberwolves. Gobert, back to Conley. Conley gets it to Towns. Towns to Edwards. Edwards driving, stops, pulls back. Good defense by Hart. Hart, good defense. Shot won't go, and Josh Hart gets the defensive rebound. Brunson has the ball here. Roughly 3 minutes left. Offensive foul. McDaniels just flopped, and Hart picked up an offensive foul.
Oh, that's a bad call. Come on, officials. Don't do this to us here.
Towns working in the post. Floater, no good. Randall gets the rebound. Under 3 minutes remaining. Knicks with a 6-point lead. Knicks passing it around. DiVincenzo for three. Rims in and out. Edwards driving. Edwards, no good. Hart the rebound. Gets it over to Randall. Randall trying to drive. Randall kicks it out. Brunson for three. Short. DiVincenzo gets it back. Kicks it out to Hart. Brunson has the ball now. 2:15 left as Randall has it top of the free throw line. Randall pulls up. Jumper. God! It expires. Knicks up by 9. Conley over to Towns. Towns spinning, gets the layup. He just back to 6 with 150 remaining. Brunson drives, pulls it back. Brunson over to Randall. Randall working against Towns. Randall spinning, jumper. Got it! Lead is back up to 8 with 1.5 minutes remaining. Conley trying to call something. Gets it over to Edwards. Edwards driving. Kicks it out. McDaniels for 3. Off the mark. Tapped it out. And saved by Conley. Towns for 3. And got it. Five-point game. Brunson working the ball, gets it over to Randall. Randall thought about the 3, lost the handle, kicks it back to Brunson. Brunson drives, kicks it out to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo, good defense. Short on the 3. 48 seconds remaining. Knicks by 5. Edwards kicks it out to Towns. Towns driving. Towns pulls up, no good. Brunson the rebound. Towns is screaming for a foul. You're from New York, but you ain't got the colors on. Brunson throws it ahead to Hart. Hart pulls it back out. Over to Randall now. 10 on the shot clock. 26 seconds. Randall driving, draws up.
Talk to them, Big Taz. Talk to them, Big Taz. Talk to them, Big Taz. The Garden is erupting here as he has a chance for a 3-point play. Let's go!
Yeah, Breen just coined the phrase. I can say it. It's a Randall rampage tonight. And Randall hits the 3-point play. Timeout Minnesota. It's an 8-point game with 23 seconds left.
Oof. Man. Randall with a big Kool-Aid smile. Let's go. All right, Juju. All right, let's do this. I haven't played this in a while. No, hold on. Let's go. Hold on. Where is it? Where?
We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. We are the
I know we're missing RJ, but don't worry. We'll fix it.
Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. We are New York. We are the New York Knicks. Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go.
I know some of the old faces, but once a Knick, always a Knick. That's an homage to them.
I was about to say, I haven't seen that forehead in a long time.
Nick Pride, Nick Pride, Nick Pride. Let's go. I said, baby, la gorda va a cantar. The fat lady is singing. Mr. Tony, what's up? Go New York, go New York. Salute to you, man. Thank you for joining us. Yes, we're gonna edit it. We're gonna edit Jose Melo.
Yeah,
But, once a Nick is always a Nick. You know that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Conley trying to inbound the ball. Gets it over to Towns. Back to Conley. Conley driving. Conley layup. Gets it. Brunson pushes it up ahead to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo to Hart. They say Gobert fouled DiVincenzo.
All right.
As Michael Strahan had some words with Julius Randle. Strahan, we don't need you to talk to that guy. We need you to talk to a different Thibodeau. You know what I'm talking about, Chad? Talk to that other Thibodeau, because he got 11 sacks on the season so far. DiVincenzo hits the first free throw.
Big one. Big free throw there.
7-point game here. 13 seconds left.
Three possession game.
Misses the second one. Goes 1 of 2. Edwards pushing it up. 8 seconds left. Edwards gets the layup. And Randle gets fouled. 3 seconds left. Randle heading to the line.
That's right, Tony. That's right, Mr. Tony. That's right. We weren't clinging. I mentioned say that. We weren't clinging. I said that earlier. I'm glad you're listening. Thank you. Thank you. Definitely. Appreciate that.
I want to have that energy for someone else.
Oh, I love it. We got to hit some free throws here. At least with under 10 seconds, at least make it a 3-possession game.
As Randle hits the first free throw, makes it a 6-point game.
One more time. Who said we're clinging?
Randle misses it. Chris Finch,
go.
Final timeout. 2.8 seconds left.
Man, he's holding on like a bald man holds on to the last few strands on the hair. Let it go. We don't need to call a timeout, Chris.
Oh, you talking about Thibodeau?
No, I'm talking about Chris Finch holding that timeout. Like, let this game over with 0.2 seconds. What, come on. Why are you clinging? Call it over, man. It's New Year's Day, man. 2.2 seconds. You're down by 2 possessions. You ain't coming back. Let it go. Don't cling. He's clinging on like a bald man with the 2 little strands on hair left. Like Tom Thibodeau's hairline.
He thinks he can Rogaine this situation back to an overtime game.
There's no pill for that.
Hey!
All right, we just gonna have to make it official. Okay, so we're not gonna be too overconfident, but what it looks like the Knicks will stop this 3-game losing streak. Maybe we're not yet. We don't want to touch the money yet, but still, it looks like they're gonna break this. To be honest with you, Chef Dan, I put the thumbnail thinking they were on the road. I don't know why in the world possessed me that thought they were on the road. I don't know why. I didn't look at the when I made.
No, it's okay because they were like on a heavy road trip.
Yeah,
and not only that, we know that the Knicks right now so far they've been, I don't know how else to say it. Like it is true. They've just been on the road a lot, and then because of the tournament, they lost some home games.
But they got it back. They said something down the road. They got that home game back. They recuperated in February, so they will get that extra home. They will get that home game they lost back. 3 seconds here. Let's see. Let's finish the call here. We'll have plenty of time to talk in a minute.
As they get the inbounds to Towns, Towns shoots a 3, misses it, and Knicks get a rebound, and that ends the game.
Let's go, Knick family. 2024 starts off with the Knicks get a win at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, with the world's most famous chat. 112-106. This was a good game because we saw all these guys, the implicant part, except for Malachi Flynn. Precious Achiuwa, I thought he was a little nervous. He'll get acclimated. Although you're asking him to go up against 2 big-time centers, forwards between Karl-Anthony Towns and Gobert, both are over 7 foot tall. Achiuwa listed at 6'9". I'm a little nervous. I understand that. I see he'll have a better game, in my opinion. But my God, Randle had a phenomenal game. Harkenstein, my God, he blocked 4 blocks, 3 on Gobert and 2, I believe, on dunk attempts. I mean, he made him look like a little 6'9" uh, center. My God, Cat, we're not training for you. No, I don't want Karl Anthony Towns. I told you that even before. I'd rather have the devil I know for the devil I don't know. Julius Randle, give me. You know what? I'm not a fan of Randle. Everybody knows that. I'd rather stay with Randle here. Add one more piece. Maybe, we talked about it. Mitchell, Murray, add to this team, but that's for another day, for another time, for another day. Yo, this was a fun game. What a fun game. I know it got a little tight at the end, a little too close for comfort. But, yo, I had fun calling three and a quarters of the game. I'm glad. It makes it even greater when Chef Dan comes in so we can appreciate it and come together as a group, as a channel to call it. Yo, this was fun. This was fun. I didn't like Obi getting hurt. I mean, not Obi, getting fouled out. OG getting fouled out. But hopefully, that was a stupid play there. Hopefully the officials get reamed by Thibodeau says he takes the film and sends it to the officials, to the league. Hopefully they say something different. But yo, this was fun. Because you know why, Chef Dan? They play defense.
But that's right back to what we know the Knicks can do.
Playing right. The calling card.
Yep. That's what made them have a great for a start of the season, is that the Knicks were physical on the defensive end.
And they could get back to the calling card. What's up? Hey, Happy New Year. Knicks 100. Wow. Did that hurt at all? No, it didn't. We actually played team basketball. No heroics, just team basketball. Everyone got involved. That was fun. At 7th, I'm going to check out RJ playing against the Cavs. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that. We'll be doing a wrestling watch along. But I'll keep an eye on my guys. They're still our guys. No matter what, no matter how much if they're not here, I still going to root for RJ Barrett. And, of course, Emmanuel quickly godson. Hopefully he gets re-signed at the offseason. But that's for another day, for another time, for another day. Yo, this was fun. This was great. This was exciting. Knicks have been exciting all season. Yes, the last 3 games on the losing streak kind of been, but we knew they were a little undermanned first and foremost. But they're very exciting. Hopefully this is 2024 for the Knicks trend. Defense, getting ready, moving the basketball, unselfishness, seeing OG Anunoby finishing at the basket with dunks. He averaged 17 points. Again, it's not a comparison, but who had the most impactful 17 points? If Barrett would have scored 19, I'm going to be honest with you, Barrett would be in this game, he would have had 19 points. What your thoughts would be the result? Again, it's not picking on the guy. I love him. I wish he was on his team. I think with all the way, the dynamic that OG brings, stopping Karl Anthony Towns in the first half means a lot. It was a big difference. Even if you score 21 points, is what are you doing on the defensive end? Also, I thought Quentin Grimes woke up a little bit there at spurts. I need a little more consistency for Quentin Grimes. Personally, I need a little more. He needs to show me more. I think DiVincenzo, coming off a career high game, played well. I think he could have gave us a little more better, but still, it wasn't asked for that now. Randle had a phenomenal game. Good start. And again, the MVP of the game. Personally, I'm going up against those 2 7-footers. Again, it's the Anvil Harkenstein. Again, the Anvil comes up. Not only had 3 blocks on just Gobert, 4 in the game, knocking the basketball away, being there, cutting, being opportunistic, doing all that ball movement. He could move the ball as a center. He was a young son hero in this game this afternoon, propelling the Knicks for this victory. I loved it. This was fun. If the Knicks are going to continue being this fun, they're going to be an issue in the Eastern Conference. And of course, we know that their next game is against an Eastern Conference team that right now a little down on their luck, but trying to rise before they decide if they're going to make trades, break that team up or not, in the Chicago Bulls coming up. So that's a game to look at. It's going to be a game at Madison Square Garden again. They have to see to continue. I like that tomorrow they'll have a day off where they could get the team together and have some practice with OG Anunoby. Maybe Malachi Flynn will get better. If not, he'll have another day off, get him ready. But again, they have that practice with the team, even if Malachi doesn't get cleared. Also, I want to see where Jericho Sims, health-wise. I would like to see Precious come in at the power forward at times and have Jericho Sims and I know it's going to be deficiency in scoring, but I want to see if Jericho and Ochoa will play together on the court. That'll be interesting. So we'll see, and that's going to be on ABC game. Yep, indeed. Let's get some quote. Let's get some. We need more consistent confidence from. Yeah, absolutely. And so here the Timberwolves didn't know who to guard because the ball was being shared. That's exactly what good ball movement. I know Vernon was mentioning that when we have good ball movement, it doesn't allow the defense to hunker down and set themselves. They're a little disarray and confusion, and if the Knicks use their quickness, they'll go. We saw that the Knicks won the 3-game losing streak. They played about a lot of teams that were faster. They were making the decision quicker, and they were outmatching the Knicks speed-wise and mismatch in scoring. Maybe in a loss, they learned something, and they kind of applied it against this tough number 1 seed Western Conference Timberwolves. This is an impressive win. After losing 3 in a row, you're looking at people thought they were going to lose that 4th game in a row, going back home, and they didn't. That shows, you know what? I'm very impressed in that result more than anything. I really am impressed with that with the Knicks here. Yes, indeed. They're going to turn it up. They'll have size. Maybe now against some other Eastern Conference teams, Darnell, with their size and their advantage, they'll probably now be setting themselves in that pack and getting closer to the top 2 to 3 teams in the East. We'll find out Friday. Hopefully they don't look ahead against these Bulls because the 76ers are coming in Friday. Hopefully they don't look ahead. They can see what they got and they get ready and start getting acclimated as a team because that Friday game against the 76ers is going to be huge in more ways than one. Big Task says, I know Murray watching like, oh yeah, I can't wait. It could be Murray. It could be Donovan Mitchell. Oh, wow. Chef Dan, they're asking you a question. Big Task asks, do you want the Knicks to trade them for Devontae Murray?
No, doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, that's fine. Everyone, again, look at Gobert got stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey. Absolutely. As Gideon is in the holiday spirit, I added the Thanksgiving turkey anyway. You got to get Murray. Big Ross will like Murray. I would like Donovan Mitchell, but either one, we're going to get better and better with time. Absolutely, time and acclimation. Absolutely. With OG and Precious, we have depth and length. I agree with that, especially the way OG finishes around the rim. That's once the most thing I'm going to be more impressed the way OG Anunoby finished around the rim. That lift, he had he felt more like he had more of a lift better than Randall. Randall's at 6'9", 2 inches taller, but OG felt more lift and more authority with more power going and finishing around the basket. I was more impressed with that. Basketball IQ picked up a notch. Yes, indeed, it was a great game, a good game, a great game as well. As happy New Year to you, Joe Curry. Your ears were ringing because we said Happy New Year to you early in the broadcast, but it's good to see you to see there. Big Task said, okay. Agent said, Spider is coming. The friendly neighborhood spider? Maybe. If you ask me, how come do you want Murray? How come you don't want Murray? Gideon asks you the question. And let's see how this month goes. Indeed, there's going to be plenty of time there. I was a little disappointed for Miles McBride, maybe an inability to score or rust. I wanted him to get a little more, but we saw and I don't want to pick on the kid. When the kid came on twice, the Timberwolves went on a run against him. The lack of scoring, the lack of ability. But I also said Randall was holding the basketball too much, and he had to put up some bad shots. The inability of him to create. Randall has to be more conscious. He doesn't have Emmanuel Quickly out there who can hit the bad shot at times. McBride isn't that type of player. So he has to make the adjustment to put Grimes in a better position, McBride in a better position to succeed. Charlie, Happy New Year, Charlie. Salute to you. What's going on? Of course, the Preston friend, but that's Charlie, a good friend of ours of the channel. What's up? Happy New Year, Charlie, as I acknowledge you and say what's up. DM all day. And of course, Sheldon again says hello to Chef Dan, Sheldon Darrell Johnson.
Salute.
Always good to see him, always. Arguably the best win of the season. Of the new year. I can say the new year. I think there was a one that was a little more impressive. Dan told ya Knicks is making a trade. Yes, he believes there's more moves coming there. Do you think RJ and IQ gets traded if Mitch was healthy and playing? That's a great question. You know what? I never thought about that, agent. I never thought if the Knicks will pull that trade. It's a blessing in disguise, maybe because if Mitchell Robinson was healthy, would they ask for Mitchell in that move and make a 3-man? I don't know. That's a good question, agent. That's a good question. Will they have made that move? That's a great question there. Don't know about that one. Only time will tell because they have a trade inception. They have an injury inception. They have made it. And again, I mentioned it earlier. I said kudos as I killed Macri early on the program. I'm also giving credit to his partners when they talk about the cap and the separate trades. The way they broke down that trade was able to get some trade exception they could slide in. So I gave them their flowers as well as their heat. Where the Knicks made a smart move, making that trade into 2 separate trades where they gave a trade inception in there. Brunson also telling us that they're going to make a move down the road. Brunson also had a good floor general game, indeed. I love Paisa. That was a hell of a great game. It was a great game. Loved it. This was fun. I had so much fun. For the first game of the year, I had fun.
This was really fun calling it, but I just got home from work. I'm about to decompress, so I'm about to get out of here.
No, we're about to get off because we have to go back on in another hour. So we got another stream again. We got the wrestling stream as well, guys. I hate to shortchange them because you guys are on fire. I love when the chat continues to bring questions and comments. I like to continue going with the questions. As long as you guys bring the fire, we'll continue reading them and answering them. We love that, but we have another stream. I try to put my technicals in all different streams. I'm gonna have dinner, New Year's dinner, and Chef Dan just want to get home and decompress from work. He ran here, so I hate to short it short because I'm on vacation, so I won't mind staying long. But we have to eat, and he has to get ready. This was fun. We're gonna probably do a something of a Knicks podcast where kind of talk it up, maybe late at night. So because I'm on vacation, I might just come on and just freestyle it because I have not done that. I have to do that. I've done it with the wrestling. I have to do it with the Knicks. So when you see that notification bell, Return to the Knicks podcast, that means I'm going to have questions. We're going to talk about trades, hypotheticals. I never really do it, but I'm going to do it sometime this week. I don't know which day. Just hit that notification. A game that the Knicks are not playing, I'll probably come on and we'll talk late at night as much as possible because I'm on vacation. I want to take advantage of talking to everybody and asking questions and reaching other Knick fan base that don't normally watch along with us. And if they have nothing that late at night, to come over and see what we're all about. So I just put a little preview for 2024. I told you in 2024, I'm not holding any punches back. We're going to, if you saw me go after Macri, and so forth, and gave him his flowers, his compliments, I'm not holding back this year. Knicks all the way. We're going to go. We're going to grow. We're going to make this grow, and we're going to count on you guys. So this is a great game. Yo, enjoy the new year because this is something the Knicks started new. This felt like a new team out there on the floor. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Yo, let's do this. We'll see you against the Chicago Bulls, and Costanza's going to tell us who we play next.
I'm playing the Bulls tonight.
Not tonight, but next. So you guys have a good night. We'll see you next time here on the Return to the Knicks podcast. May the sports be with you. May the Knicks be with you. We'll see you. We'll see you in about an hour and a half. Peace out.